Hey, what's up, guys? It's Artbook Addiction here, and we're here with a new Artbook review. So today, we're going to be looking at the art of the Mass Effect Trilogy, Expanded Edition. Okay, whoa, you know. So, I'm a huge Mass Effect fan, okay? It's like one of my favorite series of all time. If there was a fictional universe I would like to live in, it would definitely be the Mass Effect universe, right? Excluding the Reapers, okay? You know what I mean? Like, without, like, I would just like to have the aliens and everything like that, you know what I mean? That would be the fun part, you know what I mean? But I'm a huge Mass Effect fan. It's probably, like, one of my, like, it's probably, like, my top 3 franchises, right? It's really, like, Resident Evil and Metal Gear, Mass Effect, like, they kind of, like, they fight each other for my top spot. You know what I mean? But Mass Effect definitely has my like my favorite universe out of all of those, right? So this book has a little bit more than the regular edition. I believe it has stuff from the DLC as well. Maybe a couple, promotional stuff here and there, right? I heard it's not that substantial, because I actually do have the art of the trilogy, right, in actual book form, but I wanted to take a look and see what they had in the expanded form. Maybe the formatting's different, we'll see, right? But yeah, I'm very excited to look at this book. Yeah, before we start the video, please hit that like, hit that subscribe, check out my prints and Patreon if you want to support the channel, consider becoming a channel member. And with that, let's get into it. Okay, so as always, I will have my handy dandy controller to control this. So if you hear like little click clacks, it's probably the controller, right? So let's, as always, start out with the cover. Let's see. It's a pretty nice cover. It's what's her name? What's her name? Is it Arya? No. Is it Arya? No, whatever. It's the person, the Queen of Omega. Okay, I think Arya T'Loak. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm extremely right. I don't know. Either way, it's the Omega lady, right? Yeah, she looks great, dude. This art looks really nice. Definitely worthy of having it in the front cover. Yeah, it was probably made for the cover. You know what I mean? It doesn't seem like an art that was made before. I didn't really see this when I was looking at the book previously, right? But it's a nice cover, nice. I don't really like this kind of like closed thing right here, you know what I mean? That's kind of unnecessary. I'd rather have the art expanded, and then you just have the Mass Effect, you know what I mean? It seems more like a novel in this type of formatting, but that's fine. Okay, here we go. Expanded edition. Ooh, so cool. We got Shep. Alright. Come on. We got Fem Shep. Very nice. Here we go. This art's pretty nice. This is definitely the promotional art. I remember this one. But it looks really good, dude. It looks really good. I think, with this game and its art, I feel like the promotional art, it doesn't do too much, like, it does texture bashing, but that's fine. But the overall, is drawn, and it's not like, you know what I mean? It's not like too many 3D models. Maybe this is a 3D model right here. The gun, you can kind of see it right here, but most of it is, not 3D model. And either that or it's painted over, but it's overall cohesive, right? That's what we want. We don't want distracting parts. We don't want pieces. We don't want parts of the art that kind of take away from the real piece. You know what I mean? Right? So this is a good one. Okay. We have Saren, right? Yeah, I remember this was the cover for one of the books. Yeah, the art's good. It's a little soft. It's a little soft for my taste, you know what I mean? So it's like too much airbrush, you know what I mean? On the side, you can kind of see he's kind of like blending in a little bit. It's a little blurry. I guess, for some that could add like a little bit of realism, but you know, I prefer it to be a harder edge, right? Yeah, but it looks nice though. Mass Effect 1. Dude, I haven't played Mass Effect 1 in forever, man. We go Matriarch Benezia. Yeah, her design, great, dude. Look at this. This is, I don't know, like, I feel like they had some really solid artists in Mass Effect 1, you know, because they had to establish the look of the game, you know what I mean? And the artists there, they did a fantastic job. It's all drawn, you know, there's no real fluff in it, you know what I mean? It's just simple, solid design, you know what I mean? And it's strong, and that's what I really like about the game. It has a really strong art direction. Look at all these variations, dude. Really cool. And see, that's how you do it, man. It's just simple. Just, you know, it's simple and you draw it, dude. Okay. I'm just complaining because, you know, there's so much texture bashing. There's so much like drawing over a 3D model. You know what I mean? It's just all so unnecessary. You really got to start from the roots, which is just a good drawing. Like, look at these. See these? Fantastic. I'm assuming they're showing these characters first because they wanted to kind of establish what the race would look like. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe later on. I haven't read this book in a long time. But yeah, look at that. Like, in a way, like the character kind of comes through even more in the concept sketches, right? Yeah, look at this guy. See, this is it right here. This has got it. His eyes are like smaller, so there's like a more piercing look to it. You know what I mean? He's got a little bit more wrinkles. You know what I mean? So he has that aged look, but there's an air of like seriousness, right? And you see how a drawing can really help connotate a character and what they're about. You know what I mean? That's what you want in your designs. You know what I mean? That's what you're looking for. Let's see. Yeah, so we have some variations on the armor. Yeah, this one's really solid. See, this is you could see that this is clearly the direction that they wanted to go with it. Oh, look, this one has like scars and shit. Wow. So we tried several concepts for Saren's head. His final appearance was kept similar to other Turians, allowing him to blend into society rather than being an obvious monstrosity. Yeah, because you don't want him to be shown as a villain right away. You know what I mean? Because he was a Spectre after all. Yeah, cool design, dude. I really like the Turians' design. They feel, I guess, believable, but also like alien enough. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think the aliens are definitely one of the strongest parts of Mass Effect. I feel like I like Star Trek. I like Star Wars. I like Star Trek aliens more than Star Wars. I think Star Trek aliens are pretty good. You know what I mean? But Star Wars aliens are just like, they're okay. You know what I mean? The only thing I think are kind of close to the Turians are the fuck, what are they called? The Twi'leks? Yeah, the Twi'leks, the squid hair motherfuckers, dude. You know, I think those guys are actually like a decent design when it comes to aliens, right? But I think most Star Wars aliens are weaker. I think Wookiees are good. I think like a lot of the earlier designs are better, but like, you know, the random aliens with the like, you know, I'm like whatever. I don't really care for them, right? So we have Saren right here, holding up, I guess, just a human, right? He is way like taller and like skinnier in this one. I think it was a good idea to like bulk him up, right? Yeah. It would have been cool to have Saren in the second game because he's such a like strong presence, you know, not just like, you know, like, oh, I'm like intimidating, but like he's also like, you know, a specter, so he has the training and skills, you know what I mean, right? The Elusive Man is more like, I think the Elusive Man is a better villain overall, right? But I think that the Elusive Man doesn't really match like Shepard's like, oh, I'm a soldier and I could beat you kind of thing, you know what I mean? He's more like, I've already outplayed you, you know what I mean? So it's a different kind of villain, you know what I mean? So we got some human designs, right? See, what's great is that these are a little bit more like closer to like animation design, right? But see, it allows for characters to come through, and so that when the 3D modelers are coming in to model these characters, there is interpretation needed. You know what I mean? They're like, okay, well, I want to make this face more realistic, but I want to capture the vibe of the character. You know what I mean? Without doing a direct copy. You know what I mean? So I think this is like, concept art shouldn't look exactly like the 3D model always. Okay, like sometimes it would be great, depending on how well rendered it is, right? But I would say that having multiple levels of interpretation allow for a better, you know, end result. You know what I mean? Really cool. Yeah, just some humans, dude. Okay. So we have, I guess this is a human armor design. They're trying to create the aesthetic of the armor. Dude, the N7 design right here. See, dude, I'm telling you, black, white, red, king, dude. Okay, black, white, and then accent color always works. Okay, it always works. It doesn't matter what color it is. You can make this yellow, and it would work. Okay. But the black, white, red, dude, always, like, that is a mainstay for like humans in general. You know what I mean? If you look at the old like illustrations from the 1900s, they couldn't print with much color, so they would have to do black, white, and then a color, right? And it always looked gorgeous. It didn't even matter, right? So I think that, especially with red, okay, because red adds a warmth, you know what I mean, to contrast the coolness of the white and the red, you know what I mean? So definitely very, very strong. And dude, I'm telling you, the N7, that logo, bro, dude, I had an N7 jacket for like years, and I wore that shit for like years, like on end, and I love that jacket. I would get so many compliments on that jacket from Mass Effect fans, and they'd be like, dude, and I'll be like, dude, come on, Mass Effect forever, bro. Here, you can see the kind of like origins of the concept right here. Very, very strong, dude. See, and it works, like, it doesn't matter what color. Ashley's outfit, I could take it or leave it. I don't really like the colors, you know what I mean? But Shep's, dude, like, bro. There's a reason why it persisted through every game, you know what I mean? I kind of like these. It's kind of like rust color, but I would say Mass Effect 1's armor designs were, you know, they were hit or miss, you know what I mean? But like in terms of color, right? But definitely the N7 suit was a stroke of genius, and there's a reason why it, you know, it's persistent, and it's on the imagery of everywhere, you know what I mean? Let's see. See, these are cool. I really like the design aesthetic of the Mass Effect games, because there's like the normal wear, it feels like futuristic without being like a, oh fuck, dude, like what's it, like Deus Ex Human Revolution, right? Where they have like all the collars and it's like Florentine shit. It's like this is simple, it seems efficient, you know what I mean? It seems like something you would actually wear, you know what I mean? And then they incorporate things like pattern, right? But the way that they make the lines in the clothes, right? You can see there's a very, like, you can see right here, there's like a lot of like organic, like sweeping motion, like circles, you know, rounds, you know what I mean? You see right here, there's like a, right here in this one, you can see right there, and then, you know what I mean? Right, there's a lot of like ergonomic, forming contours with the design of the body underneath, right? And I think that it really works. And it's what I would call believable futuristic. You know what I mean? I'm like, I could see someone wearing that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Honestly, I'm surprised like fashion hasn't like taken on the Mass Effect look. You know what I mean? So see, like all this stuff, like I could see people wearing this, depending on the environment. You know what I mean? Like, this person's obviously like at the clubs and shit. You know what I mean? Let's see. The Asari. Okay, so we're going into races now. And see, look, you can see that they went through many iterations before they figured out the look of the Asari. And I think the Asari look really good. I think they are a very solid race when it comes to... actually, all the races in Mass Effect are solid, dude. There's just something about them. There's a believability to them. And see, once again, the designs are a little bit more, like, animated. You know what I mean? They're a little bit more like a TV show look, right? Which allows for the 3D modelers to interpret, Yeah, look at that. Look at all these variations, dude. This is fantastic. See, and it's just alien enough. You know what I mean? It's not too alien, where it's like, they're just, they're like the Hanar, you know what I mean? But they can emote, you know what I mean? They're blue. They look weird in some regards. They don't look weird, but you know what I mean? Like they're not human, you know what I mean? Yeah. These are cool. It's really cool just to see the beginnings of the design, you know what I mean? Is that Liara? Looks like her. Yeah, you're just trying to get a mood, you're just trying to get a vibe. You know what I mean? Like, what are they like? See, they're intelligent, they're sexy, they're cerebral, you know what I mean? Here we go. Squawk! Garrus. Turians. Okay, so you could actually see that there's a lot of variations here. He looks like Sid from what Ice Age. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there's Garrus. This is just Garrus, like straight up. That's just straight up Garrus, dude. Like I'm glad they didn't make him. I'm glad they don't have his like frills go up like this. But this is a good drawing. Yeah, see, just the basics, man. Just strong design from the foundations, dude. Okay, everyone's like they're trying, like AI, texture bashing, photo bashing. They'll say it's like, dude, just make a goddamn drawing, dude. Just make it like before you can make a painting, you gotta make a drawing, dude. Okay. See, and then right here, now that we figured out what they kind of look like, we do a painting, dude. Okay, I'm glad they don't want. I'm glad they didn't go with this look. This is kind of like, it's too like authoritative. You know what I mean? This one looks more like like oh, it's a creature. You know what I mean? Like this one looks more, I don't know, like and this one's like man, like oh, I'm here. You can see that they had a 3D model, and then I guess they were just laying down textures to see which one worked. And once again, if you just present a 3D model as a 3D model, then there's no problem, dude, because that is art in itself. You know what I mean, right? It's just when they have a 3D model and then they paint over it, and then like, oh, it's 2D. And it's like, no, I don't like that. You know what I mean? I don't like the mixing of those two, right? It's just be one or be the other, dude. Okay, I'm very segregationist with that shit. Same thing with AI, dude. Okay, if you're making AI art, dude, at least say that it's AI. You know what I mean? Don't pose as an artist. Let's see. What about AI artists? I have no respect for them. Okay, they are AI assistants. I have more respect for the AI than the artists themselves. See, these are cool. See, like this one, they're incorporating more drapery. You know what I mean? But you can see that there's an emphasis on their hip shape, right? On their leg shape and on their shoulders. You know what I mean? There's like we want to show that their bodies are not human-like. You know, they're a little bit more like reptilian or like animal-like. You know what I mean? You can see like they have their little leg like things popping out. You know? But yeah, really cool. This one's really nice. This is Garrus's armor right here. Yeah, these are fantastic, dude. I like this one. This is kind of like a religious figure. You know what I mean? Oh, this one he's like, oh, I am the blind Turian. You know, he's the judge. You know, I know not what you look like, for justice is blind. Dude, the Krogans, dude, the fucking Krogans, dude, so good. The Krogans are such a good design. See, look, there's like little to no iteration. They were like, boom, we got it. Is there? Hold on. Is there more variations? Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, there's a couple. Yeah. See, they made him like a little bit skinnier before, but like they pumped them up, dude. And fucking Rex, dude. Golden, dude. The only thing that I wish was if Rex was in the second game more, you know? Because the second one is the best one. You know what I mean? We all know that. Second game, best game. But like, you know, we're with Grunt. You know what I mean? And I like Grunt. I don't have a problem with Grunt. But Rex, dude. You know what I mean? Right? And Rex would destroy Grunt, by the way. Such a good design. See, Rex's design, so fucking good. So solid. You could feel the power. You could feel the weight. You know what I mean? Such a strong design. See the head shape? Fantastic, dude. That is a great head shape. Very similar to Turian's, kind of reptilian in nature, but definitely a difference. You know what I mean? Yeah, rah. Look at them. Look at all these. And they're so expressive, too. Look at that. Wow. Some colorings right here. You can see this one. This one's really good. I think they used some of these in the other models, like this guy right here, or this one. Yeah, really solid design, dude. Here you go. We get to see his origins. Right? Oh, see, they kind of took this right here, this guy, combined him with this guy right here, you know, to get the final result. I guess this one they were just, you know, testing out the colors. Yeah. The combination of these two, I think, works better. Okay. So we got some of the armor designs right here. See, I'm not the biggest fan of this, right? After watching Dune, I realized I don't like holographic armor. I don't like, you know what I mean? Like it just doesn't look right. You know, when Shep has it for his like little arm thing, you know, the Omni tool, I think that works because it's like, oh, it's a computer, like, you know what I mean? But as armor, I would prefer to have something solid. So I'm not really the biggest fan of holographic armor. You know what I mean? I think it's a look that has been tried, and it just, I don't know. It depends, I guess, maybe on who's doing it, but like in most cases, I'm not a big fan of holographic armor. Yeah, I prefer something sturdy, like it looks solid. You know what I mean? It's like putting on glass panes and thinking like, this is solid, you know? Right? Yeah, you see how the Krogan have like their little like fabric thing, you know what I mean? Because you know, they want to wear something a little bit more comfortable, you know what I mean? So it adds to like the believability of what they wear. You know what I mean? Yeah, really cool. Look at these. These are strong. This one, really cool. They're like it's like a fucking rhinoceros, dude. You know what I mean? And why not, dude? Like the Krogan should be big, intimidating. You know what I mean? Very nice. Ooh, the Solarians, bro. A scientist Solarian, dude. Is there a Solarian party member in Mass Effect 1? No, right? Yeah, they're just part of the research team or whatever, or the special forces team. Yeah. Yeah, Solarians, another great design, dude. Look at that. See, these ones are okay. I like these variations, but boom, this one, they're like, whoa, we got something here. This is it, right here. Is that pencil? Is that actual pencil? Let's see. No. Hmm? Oh, it is. Hold on. It is pencil. That's awesome, dude. Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely pencil. You can see all the different colors of pencils that he used. Very, very awesome design, dude. I think Solarians are awesome, dude. They're all fucking... Like I said, all the aliens in Mass Effect are really, really well designed. I see right here, the Solarian with the robe. That's just... Come on. That is just solid design right there. Alright, sorry about that. Technical difficulties, but we are back. Alright, so... yeah, dude, these Solarians, dude, awesome. The armor, I think, is good. I think the armor is good. Definitely one of the better ones. Yeah. That face is just so iconic, man. Wow. Let's see. Okay, so we got some, like, action poses. Okay, like, you know, they are a lighter race, you know what I mean? They're not heavy, they're skinny, they're more intelligent, right? But I guess it seems more like here that they were a little bit more spiritual, you know what I mean? More of like monks, you know what I mean? But, you know, they clearly didn't go with that in the final, right? Quarians, dude. Quarians, dude. Strong fucking design, dude. Okay? Very strong design. I love their, like... You know, it's just, maybe it's because I love Tali, you know, and she's my favorite. But I think that the Quarians' designs just overall are just very compelling. You know what I mean? They're, like... Despite them having a mask, there's something very, like, compelling about their design and their... the mask adds, like, a layer of mystery to them. You know what I mean? Right? Fantastic. Yeah. See, these designs, they're okay, you know what I mean? But they're kind of more, like, steampunkish, you know what I mean? But I like the idea. I like the idea of, like a vagabond race, you know what I mean? That's always on the move, you know, part of the migrant fleet, right? Like, oh shit, dude. We got a little bit of a fucking fat-ass camel toe going on right there. You see that? Which is funny, because I feel like this is supposed to be like a male figure, you know what I mean? Like, goddamn, dude. Got that clunge, bro. Anyway. Well, what's with the oink here? Do they use a pig's face as inspiration? I don't know. Because, you know, they don't look like pigs, you know what I mean? But yeah, you can see, here we go, Tali's design, very strong. Even from the beginning, dude. From the beginning, her design was just fucking rock solid, dude. Okay? And it made a lot of fans rock solid. You get what I'm saying, dude? You get what I'm saying? Damn, dude. Yeah. Let's see. Like, you can see that, like the Turians, their hips are a lot more emphasized, you know what I mean? Right? You see all the different little mask variations, and I think they used like a decent amount of them. But yeah, Quarians, fucking, like, awesome, dude. Okay, Tally, she's perfect. Okay, she's perfect in every way. And if you say otherwise, dude, you're wrong. Okay, just straight up. Ooh, you can see that, like, see, this is kind of like the Geth. You can see that they were, as they were designing the Quarians, they may have figured out the Geth as well. You know what I mean? Yeah, really cool. You can see they're as they move forward, they're kind of getting it down. You know what I mean? This one right here. These ones right here are very, very strong right here. And again, like, you have the tech, and then you have the, like, patterned fabric, right? This one's a little bit more, I don't know how to, like, maybe Indian, Arabic. You know what I mean? I don't know exactly what to call this fabric design, but it adds something familiar, but also adds something believable. You know what I mean? Because, like, people would be like, "Oh yeah, I like that pattern," you know, and like the Quarians, you know, with their, like, they want to, like, you know, like, oh, I want to have a nice little thing. You know what I mean? And it's like it's from my people too. You know what I mean? So there's a foreign aspect to it. No, not just like alien wise, but like culturally. You know what I mean? So that's a great addition. The Elcor, come on, dude. These guys are like just a comedy, like, wellspring. You know what I mean? You know what? I really wish we had an Elcor party member. That would have been awesome, dude. Okay, but their behavior, as well as their design, I think is very, very good. Yeah, you can see they were going with a lot of different variations. See, like, look at this guy. This is more like a Solarian mixed with a Turian right here. Right? You can see. Ooh, look! Oh, dude, look at this guy, bro. See, you can see that they had ideas, and they just kind of combined them. So you, like, combine this guy with this guy and this guy. You know what I mean? Then boom, you have it, right? But when you're initially designing something, those early design parts need to come through so that you could find your final design. You know what I mean? Which, here we go, the Elcor, dude. Look at him. Look at him. Look at this guy. Honestly, this could be a whole nother race right here. You know, he's like the trader. Is that the fuck? What are they called? The Velcar, the trade people. You know what I'm talking about? I think they like, see right here, like his fucking, like, droopy body right here. I think they definitely took that and they implemented it into the trade race. You know what I'm talking about, right? See this one, like, yeah, come on, this guy's got something going on. You know what I mean? The Volus, there we go. Sorry. Yeah. I like that these designs kind of, like, go into each other. You know what I mean? It feels like there's a team, they're talking, and they're like, oh yeah, yeah, and then, like, oh, you know, there's kind of like a, like, not just a, like, there's a through line, not just with the designs, but with like the way that the aliens are designed. You know what I mean? Like, they're like anatomy wise, right? You know what I mean? Like the Turians and the Quarians, they share a little bit of something, right? And the Turians and the Krogan kind of share something, right? And the Quarians and the Volus kind of have like a, you know what I mean? There's a shared design aesthetic, but they're all separate. But they all like on a, like, I guess, biological level, kind of have like a methodology for that. You know what I mean? And it works, and it makes it feel cohesive. You know what I mean? These aren't just like weird, like, oh, well, like, everyone's completely different from each other. You know what I mean? There is kind of like a design through line, and it feels like it comes through in the anatomy as well, right? Yeah, dude, the Volus are hilarious, dude. I think another comedy goldmine, right? The Volus are, like, the Volus and the Elcor, dude, like, come on, dude. They're just made to be funny, dude. Especially the Elcor. I think the Elcor are, like, the most funny. Yeah. See, and it makes like the Quarians like with their full body suits like oh well there's other people with the full body suits, you know what I mean? Yeah, the Vola suit, hilarious. Another great trade race, you know what I mean? Reminds me of the Ferengi, you know what I mean? But they're more like, I think they're less charismatic as the Ferengi, but I think they definitely serve their role well, you know what I mean? Here you go, the Geth. I'll tell you, the Geth, fantastic, dude. Awesome design, dude. Really great enemy, and you know they're cold, they're robotic, but there is an organic quality to their design, dude. There's really an organic quality to the design, like you know, there are pipes and everything, but it's like it almost has like a Giger-esque quality to it. You know what I mean? But I think they are strong. They're good as enemies. You know what I mean? Because you're gonna be seeing them a lot. You know what I mean? So you have to have a pretty strong design. See that head design, dude? That is, you know, you can recognize that from a mile away. You know, and then you pull up the sniper, you know, right? And the robotics, so you have to care less. You know, though in the second game, you learn that the Geth are not just, you know, mindless drones, you know, for attacking, even though some of them are, right? This guy's really cool. Honestly, this could be like a unique Geth, you know what I mean? That would be cool, like a prototype Geth, right? Look at all these head designs. These are really cool. Yeah. Oh, I like this guy. This one's got like a little heart for a head. It's like, oh. Yeah. You know, it'd be cool if there was like female Geth. You know what I mean? I know it doesn't make any sense because they're like, you know, they're a hive mind and everything, right? But, you know, what about a little bit of a curvy Geth? You know what I mean? Why would Geth have breasts? You know? Because gamers, all right? Because gamers. Yeah. Yeah, dude, the Geth they're crazy, man. And I like that, like, they kind of have a Quarian look, right, with the legs and everything, and like their tech overall, right? So in a story sense, it all works. You know what I mean? Why is this guy like drip? Oh, he's got a gunshot. I was like, why are these guys dripping, dude? You know? I'm like, do Geth sweat? You know what I mean? Oh, they did in that one level in Mass Effect 2, you know, the sun level, where you get Tali. Wow. Oh, in the court case? Oh my god, that was so good. Oh, I want to replay the game now. Yeah, look at that. Look at like the red ones. See, these are all great. These are all great variations right here. And again, because you're seeing them so often, they need to be strong. You know what I mean? And strong they are, dude. Strong they are. Okay, even if they drip a little bit sometimes. I like that they got the white artificial blood, you know what I mean? Yeah. Reminds me of, like, Halo and, like, the blue blood, right? Let's see. Thorian. What the fuck is that? The Thorian was lovingly referred to as the grotesque sack around the office. It developed into a fungal creature that was thousands of years old and able to infect humans with mind-affecting spores and created clone duplicates of creatures it had absorbed. Yeah, I would not want these guys around, dude. You kill it. Hell no, I ain't touching it. Well, I sure ain't touching it. I sure as hell ain't touching it. Well, you could just kill it with your gun, right? Ew. This is cool though. Like, you know, when it comes to alien designs, you gotta have like a big ball sack, right? You know? Oh, a ball sack there is. Oh my god. Was this in the game? I feel like I remember something in the first game like this, but I don't really remember the first game that well. Yeah, they're gross. You're yucky, but effective, right? It works. Oh yeah, the Rachni, dude. Oh, dude, the Rachni are so cool. See, early concepts for the Rachni Queen imagined that she would look like captured in a containment tank. We picture her never being fully illuminated. A mysterious figure inspiration came from deep sea creatures. Yeah. Yeah, the Rachni Queen definitely, like, in the first game has that quality, right? Where she's kind of, like, mysterious. I like that they, like, communicate in song, you know what I mean? That they have, like, they use sound. I mean, they use sound to communicate, but they use you know, like, the songs of, like, their people, and, you know what I mean? Like, it like, echoes throughout the universe, kind of like space whales, you know what I mean? Right? Very great what do you call it? Sci-fi concept, right? But yeah, like these ones look more like it's like a oh shit, it's like a space like moth, or like I don't even know, dude. But yeah, these are really cool. This one, I think it's good. I think the silhouette is strong. It's just like, how do you move, dude? Like, how do you get around? You know what I mean? Right? I don't think that's the final design. Yeah, but you see, you gotta have like these like mantis aliens too. You gotta have these like crazy ass aliens in there. Some color recolors. It's crazy that they were so strong at one point that they nearly like wiped everyone out. And like they could challenge the Krogans easily. Wow. Alright, so we are finally getting into environments. So we have the Citadel, which is our main station. See, what I liked about the Citadel was that it's like high sci-fi. It's not like, you know, I feel like dark cyberpunk sci-fi, you know, kind of like Blade Runner, you know what I mean? It's not dystopic, right? It's actually utopic, which I think is like kind of refreshing, because you usually always get dystopia. You always get like dirty, you know, ugly sci-fi, and I'm like, you know, sometimes it's nice to have a clean look, you know what I mean? Somewhere that's like, oh, you know, we are, you know, this is a utopia, this is the future, you know, things have gone well, you know what I mean? Right? But there's still things that, you know, there's still bad parts, right? Yeah, look at that. Wow. This is it right here. This picture. They saw this and they were like, we know our look, dude. We know our look. It kind of looks like Elysium. You know what I mean? Like, what's that movie? Elysium? Yeah. Is it just Elysium? I want to say something Elysium, but I'm just thinking of Disco Elysium. Yeah, awesome, dude. Look, and then they added all these extra figures, too, just to give it some life, dude. Come on. See, this is the heyday of concept art, man. Where it was just like, you know, you get a digital paintbrush and that's it. You know what I mean? And then just strong design. Now, there's just so much more bullshit, right? This looks like... This doesn't look like concept art. This looks like it was made like after the fact. So you can see texture bashing, right? You know, and then like people be like, oh, but it looks so much better, and it's like it's less connected to the source, dude. You know, see, like look at this. Everything's painted. You know, there's a lot of care, and it's not as like whoa, like film. You know what I mean, right? But there's a real life to it, right? And you see this one, right? Which is probably this is made after. This is not from the original, right? And it feels colder. You know what I mean? It feels more machine-like. You know what I mean? And you know, you could argue like, oh, maybe it's because, you know, it is like buildings and shit. But I would argue that these types of designs, where you use a lot of, photo bashing, texture bashing, they don't feel as good as something that's been drawn. You know what I mean? And I'll stand by that. You know what I mean? See, even right here with this black and white design, right? It's strong, dude. It's very strong. Right? The quality of it. It just feels different, Look at that, Vermeer. It's like an island paradise, dude. Wow. And see, what I like is that a lot of the Mass Effect designs, they try to have like a design where it's sci-fi, utopic, right? But also allows for the nature of the area to thrive and like kind of add to the aesthetic of the buildings. You know what I mean? Like the buildings and the nature around it complement each other, right? Which is not something you see a lot in like sci-fi designs. You know what I mean? It's usually like we destroyed nature. You know what I mean? Right? Even here, it's like it's going with the volcano and magma lava shit. You know what I mean? Right? Do these designs exactly come through in some of these environments? I don't want to say all of them, right? But I think Vermeer, the Citadel, very strong, right? This world, it's okay. It's a little... See, you can see in the 3D model that, like, it's not exactly the most iconic design, right? But these concepts look really good. Novaria. I think Novaria looks really good. Honestly, I wish we went back there. But, I guess people don't want to repeat, like, all that snow bullshit, right? Yeah, look at that. See, look. See that? It's all drawn, looks great. And then you see, like, on this side, it's drawn, but then you have this weird, like, 3D background shit. It's very distracting, you know what I mean? Yeah. This looks good, right? But see, most of it, see, like, right here. But see, you get little bits and shit here and there. I would still say it's overall really strong, though. The look of the game, the art direction is very strong. Yeah, see, if you're gonna do 3D models, just do it. Just don't even hide it, dude. See, this is fine. I like this. Eden Prime. It looks good, Has that red haze over everything. Alright guys, we are back. It is the next day. You can see I got the much needed haircut, right? We're just gonna continue, right? So, now, Ilos. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Let's take a look. So we get some 3D assets. Look at that. That's actual pen and ink. Wow. Pen and ink, and then you have like this digital guy, right? You can see the difference in the look. You know what I mean? Yeah. When you have actual like paper texture and stuff, it looks very different than the digital look. The digital look is it's very like solid. I don't know, like blocky. It's almost kind of like clay in a weird way. You know what I mean? I don't know. Whatever. But yeah, you can see there's a noticeable look between traditional and digital, right? And it's like at first it may seem imperceptible. When you take a closer look, it's obvious, right? Okay. Wow, a lot of these are done in let's see. No, this one seems digital. Yeah, you can see Yeah, you kind of see the 3D built assets. Yeah, these stairs are too perfect. Yeah, okay. See, the other one, that was clearly, like, pen and ink. You know what I mean? This one's more, what is it called? What's that 3D program? I don't know, whatever. It's 3D, and then you have some parts where they, you know, draw over it, right? Honestly, this one's actually not too bad. It's not, like, distracting in any way, you know what I mean? It's just, I feel like it's not trying to present itself as a drawing, so it's not too bad. Yeah, see, this is clearly, like, a 3D model right here. Yeah, they drew over it a little bit, but it's mostly 3D model, so I could be less angry about it. Yeah, see, they just did it where their damage is, right? Yeah. I'm telling you, it's when 3D is trying to pose as a drawing, okay? That's the real problem. Ooh, the Normandy. Oh my god. Dude, the Normandy is so gorgeous, dude. The Normandy is beautiful, okay? Right? I know people love, the Enterprise and, like, other ships, right? And, like, the X-Wing's pretty good. But the Normandy, dude, it's just, I don't know, it just has this elegance to it, you know what I mean? And it looks like a real ship, you know what I mean? It looks like an actual ship, like the Enterprise, you know, it's got, like, the weird, like, you know what I mean, right? The Defiant was pretty good in Deep Space Nine. Yeah, because it was very round. It had, like, a nice, like, I guess, yeah, shape language, right? But the Normandy, dude, she is a gorgeous ship, okay? Right? She really works. Look at it, look at it. Pen and ink, dude. Pen and ink. See how much more satisfying it is when you see it and it's like yeah, dude, they drew that. You know what I mean? There's something real satisfying about it, and I'm telling you guys, dude, traditional is there's really something to it, man. There's really something to it, man. It just looks better. It just looks better, dude. There's a grit and chaos that you don't get with what do you call it? Digital. Look at that. Here we go. Wow. See, that's silhouette. You wouldn't. It doesn't really look like the Normandy. You know what I mean? But I guess when you look at it from a different angle, it looks good. It looks good here. It looks fine. It looks very sleek. You know what I mean? But this looks like a speed ship. You know what I mean? This looks like a much smaller ship that goes really fast. But yeah. So we have the crew deck right here. Yeah. Okay, so like I said, 3 assets, but they're not trying to pose as anything else. That's fine. I like that. Yeah, she looks good, dude. Let's see. We got other shit. Yeah, look at that language, dude. These are okay. These like this one I like more. This one's like okay. It's kind of getting confused. You know what I mean? These are better. Yeah, these are definitely better. Yeah, this reminds me of a Homeworld a little bit. You know? Yeah, I never play Homeworld, but you know I watch reviews and shit. You know what I mean? The Mako. You know, gameplay wise, I don't really like the Mako, but the Mako looks good, dude. That's a good design. That's a solid design right there. You know, it's very believable. It looks like a space rover a little bit. You know what I mean? Yeah. See, you can see them do some texture bashing right here, but it looks natural. You know what I mean? It looks like that's the thing, dude. You could do all these, like, you know, like bashes, right? But you as long as you make the rest of the drawing and image like up to the same quality, you know what I mean, right? And you know, honestly, they didn't even need to texture bash. Like look at these drawings. These are like basically complete, right? And then here's like a 3D model version. I don't know why. I guess they had different people doing it. This guy's really good. This guy knows how to paint right here. Whoever's doing this like 1, 2, 3, and this one, I think the guy did this one too. It looks similar, but these look good, dude. I could totally believe these. See, these are too low to the ground. You know what I mean? You would want something. You know, like it's space, but it's still like, you know, we're not like on the moon. You know what I mean? We're on like environments, so it's like it's got to be like an off-road truck. You know what I mean? Yeah, the Mako's really good, or the Mako. Gameplay wise, terrible. You know, easily the most annoying part of Mass Effect 1. Helmets. Honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of Mass Effect 1's helmets. You know what I mean? They look a little like, I don't know. They look a little wonky, you know what I mean? I mean, they're fine. It's just, it's not... Like, look at this. This is very, like I say Judge Dredd, but, like, more like, you know, the new RoboCop film? The newer one? You know, talk about the remake? Yeah. These are okay. They're alright. I just feel like, the drawings look fine, and then in-game, they look a little whack, you know? Ooh, the mass relays. This is really cool. See, this is awesome. This is pretty badass. See, this seems more like a primordial like energy that like we don't even know what these things are. Hold on. Oh, this is a bug around me. It's really annoying. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, see, just seeing these pen drawings, like there's something really interesting about looking at them. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's like you know, you ever see like one of those like older movie art books, and then they have like a bunch of like pen and ink drawings and like the environments that are done in like pencil and shit. It's just, I don't know. There's just something to it, man. There's just like it feels more substantial, you know. It feels like there's more room for people to be inspired by it. You know what I mean? We have all the brands, right? I love how like most of these brands just, you know, disappeared. Jormungand? That's cool. Geth Armory? Wait, why would Geth have a brand? You know, it's cool. It's a cool idea. You know what I mean? It's a cool idea. I like that they kind of like, you know, pared it down later, right? You never see any of these later on in Mass Effect 2 or anything. Look at these, dude. These guns are nice. These are well painted. Look at that. See, no bullshit. You could 3D model it, or you could just fucking paint it, dude. See, here's a 3D model. You can see like they did it for the expansion and like, you know, I do like that idea of like guns becoming more compact. You know what I mean? That's actually practical. You know what I mean? Because, you know, we do that in real life, right? Sorry, get some tea. Yeah. Here we go. This rifle, the M7 rifle, that's classic Mass Effect, dude. That's really that is the gun, dude. You know, the shotgun is great. This pistol is awesome. That's a great design. It's believable. It feels futuristic, and you know exactly what it is, dude. Sniper's also good. The gun design's great. Okay, we got the Geth shit. Okay, so we have the Geth turret, Geth tower. Ooh, I like this. I like this, the drop ship. It's organic, but also, you know what I mean? Technical. Has a real sci-fi element to it, but it has a natural aesthetic to it. It feels like a bug, you know, some kind of bug. Which the Geth do have that kind of feeling to them. Nice. Alright, we gotta start speeding this shit along, dude. Let's see. Look at that arm, dude. Look at that. That's so cool. See, that's just a cool drawing, dude. You know what I mean? That's just a cool drawing. I think this is digital. This has a digital feeling. Yeah, see? I think these are all digital. Yeah, but this is a great drawing. This looks great. Is that a hand? Yeah, it's a hand, right? Like wrapping around. Here we have the stupid Geth, not triceratops, the long ones. You know what I'm talking about? The long necks from Land Before Time. Is there a Land Before Time book, dude? Oh my god, dude. That would be so cool. That's my childhood, bro. I loved Land Before Time. I feel like that I equate that with like so many people's like love of dinosaurs. See, this is cool. Yeah. Oh, is that marker? I think that is marker. Dude, that's so cool. No, is it? No? Yeah, that is marker. Yep. Okay, yeah. There's inconsistencies. Okay. See how, like, with digital, inconsistencies seem jarring, right? But in traditional, the inconsistencies make it beautiful. It creates a depth, you know? It's just crazy, dude. I don't know. Like, I'm just gonna keep talking. Oh, look at that escape pod. That's really nice. This also looks like markers. Yeah, you see there's that texture? Dude, that's great. See, this is digital, right? Maybe it's all digital and I'm crazy, dude. Whoa, what's going on in there, dude? The pleasure pod. Ooh. I can see that existing, you know what I mean? Okay, so we're just getting into prop design now. This is cool. First aid station. See, I like that in Mass Effect there's a lot of curves, you know, like it's like future but curved. You know what I mean? It's not boxy. It's very like ooh, we gotta do ergonomic, you know what I mean? We got the Batarians. Yeah. They're annoying. I'm surprised we never got a Batarian like party member. But they're like, I don't know. They're always assholes, dude. Whenever they appear in the game, so I feel very little sympathy for them, even though they got wiped out or some shit in the sequels. Oh, here we go. Entering Mass Effect 2. Okay. Oh, we got my boy Shep. Okay. You know, I like that Shepard isn't just like the player character. You know what I mean? He is, but like he's got his own personality. He's got something going on. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like you could easily feel like Shepard's personality. You know, even though you have to make your own choices. Like Shepard, you know, he's funny, he's charming, you know, or she, you know what I mean? There's a personality there, is what I'm saying. Let's see. Dude, the N7... Oh my god, that's so... See, the N7 for Mass Effect 2 armor is just... Look at that, dude. That is just gorgeous, dude. That is a beauty right there. It's slick. There's like... It's like layered, you know what I mean? It's like... It's a shoulder pauldron instead of just like one like ubiquitous form, you know what I mean? It just looks sick, dude. You know what I mean? Honestly, it's hard to not just wear this armor, you know what I mean? Usually that's what I do, you know what I mean? Ooh, look at that. So we have some key art. Is that Zahid? Or is that Shepard? With like a weird armor. I don't know. We got your boy Garrus. This is a nice painting. Yeah, this back part is a little confusing. But this part, that looks great. Okay, we got Jacob Taylor, the most forgettable Mass Effect character and party member. I don't know. He's just forgettable, dude. He's just whatever. Also, his head is too big on these concepts. They really should have just drawn out the head. It's just no. That's whatever. Miranda. I like Miranda. I like her character. I like what she's about. I like her Cerberus shit. I hate her tooth gap. Okay, the gap between her teeth is like a mile long, dude. Okay, and it just drives me crazy, right? And I know she's supposed to be like, ooh, sexy, femme fatale. But then she opens her mouth, and I'm like, Miranda, you're out, dude. Sorry. You're hot and everything, But your tooth gap, dude, I can't handle. Oh my god, here's the key art. I loved the key arts for Mass Effect 2, man. I just want a poster of that shit, dude. Jaboy Garrus? I hate that he got injured, you know what I mean? Right? Not just from like a design standpoint, but like, as like no, my friend Garrus. Something weird going on. I think they're painting over a model. Yeah, you could see it. Yeah, they're definitely painting over a model. Yeah, you can see the 3D right here. Not really a fan of that. See how how it's distracting sometimes. Yeah. Poor Garrus, dude. But he came back, dude. That's why he's Jaboy. Look at that. Oh, fuck, dude. That's sexy, dude. Okay. That's sexy, dude. Wow. Look at that, dude. That's how you promote a game, okay? This could be a cover, dude. This could be the cover of the fucking game, dude. Wow. Tally. You just get finer and finer, dude. Okay? It's like a vintage wine, dude. With age, you only get better, dude. God. Let's see your, like, okay, I'm glad they didn't do, like, this shit, you know what I mean? Yeah. There you go. Tali Zora also proved more popular than expected. Early concepts exploring more extreme variations of her hood and uniform were shelved in favor of that one that kept her iconic appearance. Tali's final art was a more polished version of the original Mass Effect character with a slightly refined hood. This appearance was chosen because it stood out against many other Quarians seen in the first time in Mass Effect 2. Yeah, her hood, dude. That like, it's legendary, dude. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. I've always loved her little like ass pocket. Like the little whoop. A little like U shape right here. Like whoop. You can see a little bit of butt crack. Right? That's just, her design is awesome, dude. Yeah, Tali, easily my favorite party member, dude. Okay, easily. You know what I mean? It's just because I love her personality, dude. I love her personality. Like, her looks are great, but I really think that the voice actress and the writers are what made Tali really lovable. You know what I mean? Like, because like, yeah, she's her appearance is great. You know what I mean? Her design is awesome, right? But it could easily fall apart if the writing wasn't good, right? And the writing is substantial, dude. Okay. Sorry for all the cuts. There's, something wrong. There's something happening with OBS. But yeah, dude, Tali, dude. It sucks because it's on Tali, dude, and like I love her so much, dude. It's that's so annoying. But like, let's look at her variations. Like I'm so glad they did not change up her design too much because they got like these, like, look at this hood, dude. Honestly, I kind of wish other Quarians did wear something like this. You know what I mean? But yeah, come on, dude. She's my queen, dude. All right. The writers did such a good job with her. Oh my god, dude. We have the key art. I love this key art. There, like, come on. There is just something so nice about this key art, dude. I love, like, come on, dude. She's like, I don't even know where she's sitting, but, like, she looks beautiful, okay? Mystical, okay? You know what I mean? Like, she looks like she could be, like the protagonist of her... Dude, bro. That would be so cool. If she could make her... She could have her own game, dude, honestly. She's a strong enough character to do that. Oh my god. Tally. You are gorgeous. You're beautiful, girl. Okay. Beautiful on the outside, beautiful on the inside. Okay. And she says Bostedt, dude. Ugh. She's so cute, dude. Okay, so we have Grunt, right? The lesser Rex. This drawing looks weird. Like, his head is too... His head's, like, kind of blending in with the rest of the armor. You know what I mean? I'm glad they did the recolor. See, that looks way better. Yeah. See, I'm glad they changed his, like, kind of head shape, right? Because in these ones, he just looks more like a traditional Krogan. You know what I mean? He just looks like a Rex without... You know what I mean? I don't know. Let's see. Grunt had to be young, but also tough, so we designed the Krogan's crest to grow as they age. Grunt's crest is smaller than Rex's and hasn't fully covered his entire skull. His armor evolved into a large shoulder pads and exposed muscular arms, reminiscent of a linebacker. Yeah, I think showing the arms was a good choice, design-wise. Yeah, like... Yeah, I like that they made his head shape different. It's way more original. Look at that. So cool, dude. So cool. Yeah, dude. Wow. You can see that there's a little bit of paint over here and there. You know what I mean? But the overall image is so good that you can't really complain about it. You know what I mean? Thane Krios. Dude, Thane is so good, dude. He's such a cool character. He's well written. He's mysterious. He has a weird look about him. He's so alien, but also, like, so human. I love his, like Vietnam flashbacks. You know what I mean? Like, it's so cool, dude. Yeah. Let's see. You can see right here early sketches. Oh, right there. Boom. That's the one that works, right? These other ones, they're this one's kind of cool. They're okay, right? But boom, this one. Okay, take that. Next iterations, change it up a bit. Play with the patterns. Okay. Let's see. This one is working. Right, and then I think they took some elements from maybe this one right here, right? Boom, next stage. Okay, we start figuring out the colors. Okay, and I think they did like a combination. This one's working the most, I think. This one and this one, right here. I think they kind of like combined, right? And then boom, you get the final result. There you go. See, that's how concept art should be. First laid out and then shown, right? You show the stages and then you show into the final, right? Yeah, dude, Thane, super fucking cool. Super cool character, dude. Mass Effect 2 was so good, dude. I think Mass Effect 2 should be like up there in like best games ever, dude. It's definitely one of my top 10, dude. Yeah, really cool character. I like this concept. That's really nice. Morden. Oh my god, Morden, dude. Dude, see, like, banger after banger of characters, dude. Okay, except for Jacob. Okay, Jacob, you're boring as shit. Okay, you're the most, like, stock character ever. Right. I even like Vega more, and I don't really like Vega that much. Morden Solus, dude. Oh my god, dude. Morden is such a cool character, dude. Like, writing-wise, the way he speaks, his personality, you know? Such a cool character. Here we go. Morden's appearance tried to strike a balance between his scientific background and his time spent in the Solarian Special Forces. Yeah. And you can see that with one of his little boop, they're removed, right? I'm glad they changed the coloring, because he seems more grizzled. You know what I mean? He seems more like pessimistic in this one. And in this one he seems more like he's been through shit, but he's like, you know, he's like, hey, I'm still kicking, you know, I'm still hopeful. Yeah. Okay, we got Legion. Let's see. The goal of Legion's early concept was to distinguish him from the other Geth. Eventually, this direction was refined in later stages. It was decided that Legion had ripped off a section of Shepard's armor to cover the battle damage on his chest. Yeah. Yeah, see, dude, come on. It's cool. It's seeing a Geth with the N7 like colors, dude. It just looks awesome, dude. Again, white, black, red. Okay, white, black accent color. Super awesome color combination, always works. Okay. Yeah. Look at that. That's so badass. Look at that, dude. That is a badass fucking painting right there. See, I love it when, like, they probably told the artist, like, hey, go all out, dude. You know? Go fucking all out, dude. And then that's what they did, dude. Wow. It's sad because it reminds me, like, when I was a younger artist, when I was doing concept work, all I wanted to do was work for BioWare, dude. All I wanted to do was work for BioWare. And then I left school, or, like, not even left school. By the time I was leaving school, BioWare, you know, they made Anthem, dude. And, like, it was dead, dude. BioWare was gone. So sad, dude. Oh, and Andromeda came out. Oh my god, dude. I haven't even played Andromeda. I love Mass Effect too much. I don't want to play a bad Mass Effect game and ruin my taste, you know what I mean? For the series. Let's see. Oh my god. Yo, Jax, she just got straight titty out, dude. Bro. Let's see. These images are production paintings showing Jack in her element, giving a feel of what she could do when she breaks out of purgatory. I like Jack. I think she is a really cool character. She definitely explores a different side of the Mass Effect universe, which I also enjoy. And, like, you know, she's abrasive, but it's believable why she's like that. You know what I mean? And getting her to open up to Shepard was is a really cool experience. You know what I mean? Awesome, dude. I don't really find her attractive because I'm not a tattoo guy, you know what I mean? But she has an attractive quality to her, you know what I mean? Right? Like, it's more in her, like, personality, you know what I mean? Like, she's provocative, you know, she's very, like in your face, and, you know, like she's a different, she adds a cool dynamic to the crew, you know what I mean? Yeah, even though she is, you know, a little kooky, you know, a little quirky. Samara, really cool character, dude. Yeah, she's like a religious assassin, you know what I mean? Like the Justicar. I like the idea of the Justicar. You know what I mean? There's some real meat to that. That could be another cool, like, game protagonist. You know what I mean? Right? See, all these characters are just like, dude, wouldn't it be cool to have, like, a whole, like, little side game where you play as them? That's what they should have done, man. That's what they really should have done. They should have just had, like, another game where you play a cool character, maybe a different race, you know what I mean? And you do just a different tale, you know what I mean? It doesn't have to be world, you know what I mean, like universe level, right? It could just be a smaller story. You follow a different character and you play it out, dude. You don't need to have like Andromeda, or it's like the whole new universe because of the Reapers. You know, it's like just have a story in the universe, dude. Okay. Yeah, Samara's really cool. I really like her character. It's, I don't remember her having such a like flat ass. It's not like, you know, like oh, Samara had like a huge ass, but like doesn't it seem like really flat right here? You know, right? Like, oh, a gamer, you know what I mean? No, but I'm just talking about design wise, because she's a well endowed woman. You know what I mean, right? And well endowed women usually got, you know, the lower endowment. You know, they got the you know, right? So it's just jarring to see that. Let's see. It's photo bashing, texture bashing. See, it's just it's distracting, dude. It's distracting. It don't look right. Yeah. See, this side's a little bit better. You can see this. They actually painted some of this. It's okay. I think it's just this spot right here that bothers me. The rest of the image looks pretty good. The Elusive Man. Okay, Elusive Man, another great character. Fucking such a cool character. Iconic even. Okay, iconic even. Right? Simple, dressed down shirt, you know. They got the gray hair going, you know. Let's see. It was decided on early stages that Elusive Man's face would be based on a catalog model. Though in his 50s, the Elusive Man does not show many signs of age, his improvements in medical technology mean that even a hard-drinking smoker would still look fairly fit. A lot of attention was paid to the implant in his eyes, the intent being to give him a subtly inhuman look. Yep. His eyes, dude, they're everything. Okay, such a good design, dude. Such a great design. That suit, sick, dude. Okay, is that it? Oh, yeah, here we go. So we do get more. Let's see, only a few concept pieces were made to create the Elusive Man's room. The artist created a piece with him watching a dying star, creating the feeling that he completely controls his environment. The room is empty, giving no hint of where the Elusive Man actually physically lives. Instead of phones or monitors, the Elusive Man is surrounded by holograms showing that he is connected to a vast web of information. The fact that he only communicates to Shepard through these holograms, again, gives a subtly inhuman feel. He sees facsimiles of people rather than the genuine article. Yeah. Yeah, he's always separated, dude. Oh, there's the starting base. The first Cerberus base where you wake up. The Scion, dude. These guys are fucking annoying, dude. These are the guys. Oh my god, so annoying. Yeah, these are the flying fuckers, dude. Oh my god, I hate these guys. These are cool. These are cool concepts, though. See, we're getting into more like Reaper shit, you know. The Praetorian, dude. This is a cool design. Look at that. We got a crab right here. I think the Praetorian is really cool in terms of design, because you can see like all the, you know, it has an organic shape. It looks very crab-like, you know. I just like crabs. Okay, I'm just a crab kind of guy. You know what I mean? So yeah, I like the, like, you know, Reapers they're kind of like squid. You know what I mean? So there's like a sea life representation with them. The Proto Reaper. Yep. Okay. The Proto-Reaper made from harvested human DNA had several early concepts that resembled a human fetus. Ultimately, this was not deemed threatening enough, so a version of a skeleton at the bottom was adopted. Many iterations followed, including several adjustments to the final model to make it look more menacing to fulfill more of the combat requirements. Yep. So we get the first human Reaper. Let's see, is there more? No. This design is okay. You know what I mean? It's definitely memorable. You know what I mean? But, not exactly the craziest design. You know what I mean? I think the idea of it is more scary than the actual design. The collectors, awesome design, dude. The collectors look so good, dude. They're bug-like, you know. They have those like menacing eyes. You know, they're just a cool idea, man. You know. See, the collector's look was based on a microscopic look close-up of insects, particularly beetles and mosquitoes, for its unsettling, horrifying feel. Early versions include robed walking bipeds for a dark cult-like appearance. Eventually, it was decided to have a collector in general look more like an alien with multiple limbs. Yeah. Yeah, assuming direct control. Yeah, dude. Really cool. These concepts are cool too. I like these. They feel very like I don't know, like Cenobite-ish. You know what I mean? Yeah, really cool design, dude. Okay. Let's see. Wow. They just look threatening, dude. You know what I mean? They just look scary, dude. You know what I mean? Bro. They feel alien. They look alien. They are a big threat. You know what I mean? I think they're definitely a better antagonist than the Geth. You know what I mean? The Geth are cool. But the collectors, like, there's something really like mysterious about them. You know what I mean? And like they destroy the Normandy and shit. It's like, it's awesome, dude. Ooh, Omega. Yeah, this is the seedy underbelly of Mass Effect, dude. Okay, we're not like your grandma's Mass Effect. Okay, you know what I mean? We want a little bit of that edge. Oh, this is so awesome, dude. I remember this game like came out like right when like my birthday was coming around, and I just spent my birthday just fucking playing this game, dude. So cool. I hate this type of style where it's like it's all just kind of like ooh, and it's like maybe on top of a 3D environment or something. It's just, I don't know. Never liked that look. Yep, there's Afterlife. Okay. We got the Omega, like the city spires and shit. Yeah. Yeah, see, here we go. 3 assets on top of, you know what I mean? It's ugly. It's an ugly look. Alright, this one's better. It's still kind of like, there's still some like weirdness to it, but it's a lot better. This is cool, you know. Again, it's just it's a mishmash, dude. Yeah. I get it, dude. I get it. Don't give me shit about it. I know what I'm looking at, okay? Yeah. It just as an artist, it annoys me. You know what I mean? Ilium was cool. I think Ilium was a really great world. It feels like the Asari would live there. You know what I mean? Let's see. Is this a citadel? Is this a citadel? Huh. Yeah, this is the citadel. Yeah, and the different parts of it, yeah. Yeah, this game's a lot darker, you know what I mean? And I like that. The Citadel wards conveyed a more cosmopolitan vibe than on Ilium, with a safer and more vibrant street than that on Omega. Inspiration was drawn from cities such as Dubai and Tokyo. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I've never seen pictures of Dubai, like the street life. You know what I mean? That could be cool. I just never seen it. You know what I mean? Okay. I gotta. Sorry, I'm just trying to check and see if I'm in frame most of the time. Because sometimes I find myself like going like ew, or like too much to the side or whatever, depending on like where I'm seated. Yeah. Okay. 101, dude. We are barely getting through this book, dude. We gotta hurry the fuck up, dude. Oh my god. Okay, live show. Tuchanka. Look at Rex. Look at my boy. Look at my boy Rex. Look at him. Look at that cocky smile, dude. Love it. That's your boy, dude. Let's see. This one's a little bit better. Yeah, you can see just some of the actual just 3D assets. Yeah, see. Nah. Ugh. These look better. There's still some bashing here and there, but it's like overall much more painted. Yeah. Horizon. Yeah, this is the place where they got fucked in the ass by the collectors. And the little bug swarm. You know what I mean? That's scary, dude. That's fucking like, imagine like, you know, you get stung and you're like, ugh, and you're frozen, you know, and so you still can perceive everything that's going on. That's fucked up, dude. As you get ground into human paste, you know what I mean? That's messed up, dude. That's fucked up. Okay, so we have 2175 Aya. So this is for Jacob's mission, right? Which is honestly more interesting than Jacob himself, right? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Jacob is so bland to me, you know? Like, even like oh, he I think he's gay, right? Yeah. They're like, ooh, he's gay, and that's he's still not interesting, you know. He's still like fucking boring as shit, dude. Purgatory. Okay, now this is actually a cool place. An actual cool map. You know, like the idea of like a crazy space prison for the wackiest guys. You know what I mean? Like that's compelling. You know what I mean? That's actually compelling. And the art's not bad either. I'm surprised. Yeah, see, no... Maybe a little funny business? No. It's looking okay. Yeah, nothing, no 3D models. Though they put a lot of noise to confuse me. Which, I'm not the biggest fan of that, right? I think it's a way to try to create texture and, like, you know, like almost like a canvas, you know, thing in the background. You know what I mean? Though it just looks like you know what I mean? It's just an unnecessary effect, right? But it helps kind of unify things. But you can still see right here, like there's still like texture bashing right here, low. See, that's the problem when you put what is it called? Low low quality textures on shit, it just becomes this, right? Where you're like, okay, well that's clearly a real life texture that's just poorly implemented, right? It doesn't look too bad from far away, but it is noticeable sometimes, right? See, from far away here, it's not too bad, right? I've seen way worse, you know what I mean? Especially like in Japanese art. But you can see this is the beginning of those things, right? This is before it became really popular, and now it's popular and used to an egregious degree, and it doesn't look good. It doesn't make good art, but the art here is still really good. You know what I mean? See, there's still a lot of painting being done. You know what I mean? Right? I don't really see any like texture bashing in this one. Let's see, maybe on the ship itself, but either way, like, you know, this is actually a nice finish, right? So I can't really complain. Oh, look at the Normandy. Look at that. I think the SR2 definitely looks better than the original. The migrant fleet. Oh my god, dude. Wow. This concept shows the scale of the Quarian migrant fleet, over 50,000 ships strong. Below is the interior of a live ship that provides food and supplies to the Quarian fleet. All available space is crammed with cargo, like caravan filled with hoarded goods. The heavily recycled air gives the atmosphere of a hazy glow. That's cool. Yeah, look at that. That's such a cool idea, you know what I mean? Just like entire people living on ships and shit, you know what I mean? And like they're never, god dude, fucking Mass Effect is so good. So good, you know, I'm sure this has been, you know, a sci-fi concept done before, but like done to this degree and with the backstory, and like it just seems so like believable, and like they have a culture, and I don't know, it really reminds me, like okay, like I watched Deep Space Nine afterwards, and like, you know, that show is like the citadel of the show, you know what I mean, right? And it's like oh my god, it's so much better than Star Wars, dude. Like, Star Wars is shit, dude, okay? It's not shit, but Star Wars, like, the aliens are just like, you know what I mean? Like, there's nothing to them, you know? But the aliens in Mass Effect, in Star Trek, they matter. They have a culture. They have something like oh, what would a Krogan think of this? What would a, you know, what would a Ferengi think of that? You know, it's like, it's there's something there, and like once you know the race, the characters, and like how they act differently from what's typical, right? It really makes the world believable and endearing, and like you wanna like oh, I wanna know more. It's engaging. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know. Whatever. Let's see. The Quarians follow a vegan diet, not out of ethical concern, but because of practicality. The amount of water needed to hydrate an animal is exponentially more than the amount needed to grow plants, and on a starship, all water would need to be conserved carefully. Yeah. Definitely. See, I actually kind of like this concept more, right? In the ship that they have, it's like this. It's like it doesn't really seem. I guess the dirty look kind of makes sense because it's, you know, been there for so long. But, you know, I would think that the Quarians would be up on sanitation and keeping things clean. You know what I mean? Let's see. Yeah, here's kind of the entrance in, right? I like that they're hoarders, right? That's very realistic. You know what I mean? Dude, like this ship, I love this ship design. The one with the big, you know? That's such an awesome, like, design. Like, it's, I don't know. It's very simple, but iconic. You know what I mean? Kind of reminds me of the Enterprise, but like, you know, spherical, right? The live ship's spherical design was intended to make it stand out in the fleet. The sphere maximizes the Quarians' yield of crops. Other ships were designed to show that they have been lived in for a long time, with a central ring at the heart of the ship and cargo modules strapped onto them. when the Quarians ran out of living space. This helped create a refugee feel to the migrant fleet, which was ejected from its homeworld centuries ago. Yeah. Yeah, dude. It's convincing, you know. It kind of has like that favela feel, you know what I mean? With like the multicolored storage units and shit, right? Yeah. Let's see. Oh, look at that bashing right there. Look at that. So obvious, dude. 3 model. Yeah, I don't like this piece. I don't like this piece either. See, isn't it so distracting? You know what I mean? Isn't it so distracting? It's so obvious, dude. Right? And like, and then you have this extremely simply painted things right here. The people are fine. The people don't look too bad, right? But like, you get what I'm saying? It's a distracting look. You see this simple like gear shape. It's like, oh, that was obviously painted. And then you have this floor. It's like, just have the floor be the same as this. You know what I mean? It's not bad. I don't fucking know, dude. Whenever I complain about it, people were like, this is the way the industry... And I'm like, do you understand that I don't like the way the industry does it? You know, it's like, well, I'm like, it saves time. And I'm like, I've seen industry artists who just paint it, dude. Okay? Who don't need to put this stuff down. You know what I mean? Who, like, you know, and like, I am someone who knows of the industry and the way they work, right? And I've done it. I've done the methods myself. You know what I mean, right? And I understand when they're utilized well versus not well. Okay, and when it's like this, it's not well. Okay, it's low poly, right? And then this is a different. You know what I mean, right? It's like I just want it to be consistent. You could still have texture bashing. I just want it to be implemented correctly. You know. Like, and not distract. Look at this. Like, look at that. There's like 4 different textures here. You know what I mean? And this one's higher res. This one's lower res. So, that's, get what I'm saying, dude? This is the industry standard. It's like, God. It's like people who are like uninformed or like, you know, they're like, well, it's this way. It's like I fucking know, dude. Okay, I fucking get it. All right, you don't gotta give me this shit. All right. See, I prefer something like see this kind of weird stuff having in the background. But see, like, I would rather even have this, right? It's just simply painted. You know what I mean? It's not like, you know, like got a great finish to it, right? But you could tell that like they made most of this right here. They made like almost everything. All that stuff in the background, the reflection shit, that don't really like that. I understand why they did it, to create like a reflective feel, but distracting, you know. This is good enough. You know what I mean? This area is good enough, right? If you're gonna paint like this, just keep it all consistent. One quality, okay? You see, you don't have you have this, you have like even see this part, it's like really unfinished. That's fine. I understand the idea's there, right? You know, it's just that when you slap a texture next to it, it's like something that's like real life quality. Okay, next to something that is like, you know, splotchy, you know, rough painting. You know what I mean? Right? So either have the rough painting or have a fucking, you know, photo collage, right? Like, don't, like, having both is where you get wrong. I'd rather just not have the photo collage, okay? Because this is art. You know what I mean? Let's see. See, this is pretty cool. This is when you meet the Reaper, right? And you see the 3D right here? You see that? You see that video game asset right here? Boom, right? That's annoying, right? Everything's fine. And then you see the pixelation right here. And you're like, oh, there you go. See right here? That's not bad. See, it's the real thing. I don't care. 3D model, presented as a 3D model, dude. Whatever. Yeah, see how like different the design like languages from the first game, right? Where they used like the pencils and like, see, they were still figuring out the races and stuff. You know what I mean? And you know, I would say that the art direction for the second game is better, right? So like, you know, it did pay off, right? But on an artistic level, These little things, you know, they drive me nuts, dude. You know, because I just rather them draw it just outright. You know what I mean? Is this the Geth ship? Where is this? The Derelict Reaper. Okay. Here we go. The SR2. Sexy Normandy SR2, dude. Wow. See, this is well painted. Look at you, girl. You are gorgeous. Is this 3D model part right here? Wow. See, that's a painting, dude. That's a painting. Now that's how you do it, dude. Okay. I get it. It's not an environment design. It's a prop. Not a prop, but, you know, vehicle. But see, that's how you do it. It's clean. It's finished. Looks good. You know what I mean? You can almost not even tell it's a painting, dude. But it is. Let's see. Let's go back to the SR2. Hold on. I thought there was going to be more. Yeah. See, she looks very, very similar. Very similar. Little color changes. I like the little bit of color. You know what I mean? But the Normandy, dude, is a sexy fucking ship, dude. It's a sexy ship, dude. You see other variations here, right? See, they're like they were playing with the shape, but they didn't want to lose the silhouette. You know what I mean? I think they got it. I think they did it well. Sexy ship, dude. Okay. See, this is what I'm talking about right here. Boom, 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 boom. Right? See this? This is how you do it. Okay. Norway's engine room was meant to evoke a super collider that creates awesome amounts of power for the ship. The sphere holds the element 0 for faster than light travel. Yeah. Yeah, you could see the 3D, and then like they did a little paint over. I mean, it's more 3D model than paint over, so I could forgive it. It's not really concept art exactly. It's more just like, you know, like, oh, we gotta color this a little bit. So let's see, the collector's ship. Oh my god, dude, that was so cool, dude. I love all the collector stuff is amazing, dude. Because, like, you know, it's bug-like, right? And it's like mixed with technology, and I don't know. It just works, man. It just works. I guess it evokes kind of like Alien a little bit, but it's very different, a very different take. You know what I mean? Yeah, so cool. This is awesome. See, this is great. This is great. This is not. Yeah, see, these are cool. This is the, like, I really like the collector ship and the way it looks. It's so scary, and it's the final mission. You know what I mean, right? And you're going into the mass relay that's like nobody could go through there. You know what I mean, right? It's such a like cool place to have that suicide mission, right? See, this is like such a cool looking ship too. It's almost like you see like a rock, dude. Like equal parts organic and technological, dude. And in a very like threatening form. Let's see. Through the tunnels and see who's that? The mechs. Wow. See, dude, that's well fucking painted right there, dude. That is a well painted mech. No texture bashing. No bullshit, just good fucking art, dude. Look at that. Wow. Yeah. So I feel like you actually see a lot more mechs in this game. Not too many Geth. Wow. I like the little dog guys. I think these are a cool design. The mechs are cool. Little robots cool. I think that, like, for robots, it's a good design. It makes sense, you know, with the world. The Oculus and the Tech Drum. Oculus Rift? Let's see, what is this? Oh, I think these are all the, like, you know, explosion effects, you know, because things explode, like, not like a, you know, normal thing. It's just, it's like a, ooh, technological. Okay, so, we finally got some guns going. And the guns, they look fantastic, man. Whoever is the prop designer, the mechanical designer, they're doing a stellar job. They're doing a killer job, right? Like, look at these. Look at these right here. Just simple drawings. You know what I mean? I think there's a real power in just, you know, in just like the basic drawings, you know, very fundamental like drawing style, and it just develops a great look, you know what I mean? Artistically, and then like in the final concept, you know what I mean? These are all great guns. Do they continue? Yeah, okay. So first, okay, so I want to talk about this fucking the singularity shooter, right? That's such a cool gun design. I really like it. Has kind of like a bulb up feel, you know what I mean? And then just like this cool, like these claws coming out. Awesome design, dude. I really like this pistol too, right? The submachine gun's also really cool. There's just something really nice about the designs in this. Here's that fat assault rifle, the LMG one. That's really nice. I remember a lot of these guns, honestly. Like they're actually really nice. Here's the rocket launcher. Really like that design. You can see they went through like multiple iterations. Let's see. Mass Effect 2 introduced heavy weapons as shown above. Each weapon has unique use in gameplay, and all were designed to be a large and bulky to demonstrate their increased firepower. Yeah. This thing looks mean, dude. You know? This should look mean. Here's the collector gun. Really cool design. Oh, dude, this assault rifle, the single shot. Beautiful, dude. Beautiful. Let's see. We have, ooh, the collector rifle. Oh my god, that's so cool, dude. The sniper rifle is awesome. This one is from the first, I think. Iconic, right? I use this shotgun a lot. Great shotgun. Okay. Alright, so we're finally getting some DLC content. Let's see. The Arrival. Alright, so this was, I guess, supposed to be on an ocean planet, apparently, right? This is pretty cool. I like the design. Yeah. But, you know, the Arrival did not ended up being on that. It was on a, what is it called? Pinnacle Station, I believe. Let's see. And then the Batarians got wiped out, right? If I'm not incorrect. Is that a Reaper relic? I think so. Yeah, you can see the very clear 3D model here. It's a little rough, right? It's a little rough. We're just not gonna look at it. We are just not gonna look at it. Oh, Kasumi. See, this is actually a cool mission. I actually really like this mission. You see the photo bashing here? That's so obvious. Definitely better implemented than other things I've seen, but it's very obvious. Yeah, this one too. You can see this. Meh. Yeah. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, now my control's not working. What the hell? Okay. All right. Here we go. Okay. Sorry, dude. We're getting so many technical difficulties today, man. It's ridiculous. But yeah, I think the Kasumi mission was actually really nice. I actually really enjoyed that mission. You know, like, ooh, super spy. You know what I mean? It creates like a nice different like change of genre You know what I mean? Yeah, I think her mission was awesome. I think Kasumi as well is cool design. I think her design is really cool. As a character, she's kind of like uninteresting. I mean, like she has cool lines. You know, I like her, but she's overall like one of the weaker characters. Like her, Zahid. You know, I think she's stronger than Zahid, but like she feels like a DLC character. You know what I mean? Yeah, but her mission was cool. I think like in her her kind of like backstory. You know what I mean? With what happened, that was kind of cool. Yeah, you could just see the 3D environments. Like, why even put this in this? Yeah, so it's better to just be like this, where it's like smaller shots. Yeah, is this the apartment or is this the? No, this is the big heist area. Here you go, Zahid, right? This was a cool mission too, you know what I mean? But like, again, it feels tacked on, right? Zahid right here looks pretty good. I actually really like this design. Again, him as a character is kind of whatever, you know what I mean? He's just kind of there, You're like, I don't know. I like his perspective, but like, I don't know. He's just, he's C tier. You know what I mean? Who is this guy, dude? Who is this guy? This guy's way different. I kind of like this character right here. He seems more like a smarmy and clever, clever character. Yeah. He's okay. Layer of the Shadow Broker. Now this was a good DLC. This was a fucking good one. Seeing what the Shadow Broker actually looks like, he's a weird race, Yeah. This is cool. It seems like a lot more effort was put into this one. Here you go, the Shadow Broker. You can see his design. Let's see. Yeah, he looks weird. He is a weird alien. Yeah, look, dude, this motherfucker. That's kind of scary, dude. Yeah, he's just more like, I'm a big demon guy, Big demon man. This guy looks fucking freaky. This guy's more generic, so I prefer what they actually went with. Yeah. Let's see. The duality of Shadowbroker's appearance came through in his final look. One BioWare character artist modeled his head, while another modeled his body. Those two elements then came together for the alien mobster look seen in the game. Okay. Overlord. I remember this. This one was pretty cool. Like idea-wise, you know what I mean? Sci-fi concept. See, that's when. Oh, that's so sad. What happened to this guy was terrible. I feel like that's definitely the playground in which Mass Effect should play more in. You know what I mean? Where it's like kind of like Star Trek Space Anomaly, or like sci-fi concept of something happening and being executed. You know what I mean? Project Firewalker, terrible. Okay. I like the ship thing. I don't like the mission or whatever. This looks like poo-poo. This looks like caca. Maybe that was the point, right? The ship itself looks pretty cool. I like the design of it, But as a gameplay thing, yeah, whatever. Story-wise, didn't really, you know what I mean? Yeah, cool design. I like it. I actually really like the design. Sketches of the M44 Hammerhead hovercrafts were started by removing the wheels from the Mako ground vehicle, working with shark-inspired name. We added hover pads with shark fins in the middle, creating a silhouette that was reminiscent of a sleek swimming predator. Yeah, it kind of looks like a whale shark a little bit. You know what I mean? See how like I'm telling you, organic things into more technical designs, I think, make for a pleasing result. You know, because it feels natural, but it also feels like efficient and also a good silhouette. You know what I mean? Let's see. Is this what's his name? Fuck. Kane? No. Whatever. The guy. You know who I'm talking about. The assassin guy. Mass Effect 3. Okay. We've finally reached the third game. Ashley Williams. You know what? I kind of regret rescuing Ashley, dude. Okay? I've seen all the scenes with what's his name? Fuck. Hold on. Let me look. With Kaidan. I think Kaidan is a much more compelling character, right? And I regret leaving him on Vermeer. I had Ashley throughout, and she's kind of an asshole and also very xenophobic, right? Which, like, I understand why. I get her character, but she's a kind of an asshole. You know what I mean? She's kind of a not fun character. You know what I mean? Right? And like, that's fine. It's just, I feel like out of all the side partners, she is not very well written. You know what I mean? Or she is, maybe she's written to be an asshole, but I don't like her. You know what I mean? Like, there's not, like, I don't really endear myself to her in any way. Kaidan, I've seen the scenes of his interactions, and it seems like he's much more like a loyal, you know what I mean? He actually, like he has doubts, you know what I mean? Especially in the second game, but like it feels like, he's like, you're my guy, Shepard. Like we were a team. I have a loyalty to you. And Ashley was just a straight up asshole. And like you betrayed me. Fuck you. How you work with these people, dude? Blah, blah, blah. It's just like Kaidan was a little bit more like, what's going on here? You know what I mean? Like why are you doing this? Shepard, you would have a good reason. You know what I mean? Vega, he's boring. Like I get what he's going for. He's the gym bro kind of guy, right? But he's boring. You know what I mean? Anderson, dude, come on. Anderson is the fucking top G, dude. Okay, not top G. I hate how top G has become like fucking Andrew Tate. You know what I mean? This guy's more Andrew Tate. Admiral Anderson, dude, he is a fucking OG, dude. Okay, he's an awesome friend. I like that he's going into battle. You know what I mean? He is a kick-ass character, dude. Which is funny because they didn't really show him in the previous art books, technically, right? We have Jaboy Garrus, right? This piece right here, this art right here, that looks so good, dude. This is everything I want, dude. Okay, everything's drawn. It's well painted. It's well rendered. Okay, except for maybe this gun, which is a 3D model, right? Everything else, awesome, dude. Okay, look at that. That is a sick drawing, dude. That's what we want. This is the standard we should have, dude. Okay. Yeah, good drawing, good painting, well rendered. Cohesive. Even the gun, is still part. It feels right in his hands because it's in shadow. It's a silhouette. You know what I mean? Yeah. Garrus' third design, I think, is really good. I think it's fantastic, and his wounds have healed a little bit. You know what I mean? So he doesn't have that stupid on his neck. You know what I mean? Awesome. Here we go. I don't want to read that. Whatever. Liara, okay. You know, whoever the character designer is, I think they're very like protective of Liara. You know what I mean? Because they're like, I want to draw her. She's my character, dude. You know, and I like that. I appreciate that. That there is a kind of like a protectiveness over the character. Dude, Liara, she's like gone through shit, man. She is not the same, you know, Asari that we saw stuck in that bubble. You know what I mean? She is a different character, and I like that. I like that she's evolved. You know what I mean? Very nuanced. There's like and she, you know, she feels real. You know what I mean? That's what I like about her. That's what I like about all the really good characters. See, Jack, awesome. I like that she's like a teacher now. You know? She's still her, but she, like, you know, she's helping out now. You know what I mean? She's got some order in her life. And, you know, it's good because, you know, you see her evolve as a character. You know what I mean? Right? And now she's like, you know what, dude? I'll put a little bit of bandages over the titties. You know what I mean? Right? And I'm like, you know what, dude? Good on you. You know what I mean? I like her new outfit. I really like her new look. You know what I mean? It fits her well, and it's still Jack, but a more refined Jack. You know what I mean? As refined as Jack can be. You know what I mean? As refined as she can be. Dude, Edie, such a cool, like, great character, dude. Great character. Great design. She is, I forgot that she's only in the third game, you know? She is a fantastic character. Like, dude, like, the idea of it, like, a physical embodiment of the Normandy, you know? Right? Here you go. Edie's body needs to be sexy, chrome, and robotic. The Mass Effect version of Maria from Metropolis. We had a lot of discussion about how robotic she would appear, that her hair would look like, and whether or not her face would be expressive. Since the body is an infiltration unit that once had skin over the metal, we decided she should have the same facial effects as other humans. Otherwise, the unit would be easily spotted. Yes. Yes. Edie, you are a sexy beast. I like that her and Joker have a thing going on, you know? Like, a pilot and his ship, you know what I mean? What's a better match, dude? Awesome. Yeah. And she is fine, okay? If you got that, you know, that chrome fetish, dude, she fulfills it, dude. She fulfills that shit. The partially completed 3D model above shows the level of detail that went into Edie's design. A lot of discussion centered around the shape of her body, the split between the solid and transparent surfaces, and the finer points of her two-tone appearance. Yeah, damn fucking right, dude. Damn fucking right. Yeah. Clearly, someone had a lot of, like, attention to detail with her, right? The child. It's the trauma child for Shepard. Yeah. This kid looks very, like, you know, looks kind of like he's kind of got a JoJo face a little bit, you know, just a little bit, not quite, but in that direction. You know what I mean? In that direction. Yeah, fuck this kid, dude. Whatever. Oh, Kai Lang, dude, come on. You see, this is why I feel like the third game is not bad, dude. You know, the ending sucks, but everything else is great, dude. You know, the end, like the ending is 1% of the game, and I know it's a big part of the game, but, like, I think the rest of the game is still fucking solid, dude. Let's see. Kai Lang, Cerberus' top assassin, was featured in Mass Effect novels. Mass Effect 3 marks the first time he appears in the game. Early concepts gave him metal legs and hard armor, but this evolved into a stealthier appearance, with a coat reminiscent of Thane's. His face and body kept a few obvious cybernetic implants to imply that he's been modified since the events of the books to become even deadlier. Yeah, I didn't know he was in the books. That's kind of cool. Yeah, Kai Lang, awesome design. He's a cool antagonist, dude. And him and Thane when they fight, dude, like that was just cool. That whole sequence is awesome. Yeah. Look at all these cool variations, dude. And yeah, just all painted. Pretty, like I don't see any weirdness. Let's see. Yeah, looking good, dude. Yeah, I guess they thought maybe like, ooh, he should have prosthetics, but I think him having legs is fine. The elusive man. Wait, so is this if he got like completely transformed by the Reapers? Huh. Let's see. Below are concepts for the elusive man in his observation room. Some are very popular. Let's see. One of the plans of the drawing board was to have the elusive man turn into a Reaper creature for the final battle. Eventually, this plan was scrapped since we wanted to give players the satisfaction of fighting a character they know rather than a random creature. The design implies the elusive man's weapons is his intelligence, not his physical strength. Yes. Yeah, because the elusive man as an antagonist isn't really about him being a physical presence. It's about his, you know, his smarts, his cleverness, right? Yeah. Definitely they went the better direction writing wise with that. This is kind of cool, just a fight scene, right? Very splotchy. You can see that they had like a texture underneath. Like, why did you even just put that, dude? Yeah, see, just some action scenes. Yep, and now you're fighting Cerberus again, right? I forgot why they fought. Like, Cerberus should be helping, dude. This is the Reaper attack. This is the huge, you know. I know, and I know it's like, you know, because they're trying to put humanity in front of everyone. But like, you know, we got the Reapers to deal with, man. We got real shit going on, Mr. Elusive Man. You know, not like there's like why try to take out Shepard, dude? You know. I guess it's to install a fully human council or some shit. Whatever. Who cares? Yeah, I think the Cerberus designs are good. I think they're solid. You got the big mech right here. Yeah, it's a solid design. Nothing too special, but also like, you know, it works, right? Yeah. Oh, fucking. Oh, I was right. Never mind. So the Reaper forces. Look at that giant fucking thing. That's a cool design, dude. That right there. That's memorable. Oh, we have this guy, the guy. I hate those fuckers, dude. Oh, and the Banshee, we have like the Reaper-fied Asari, right? Yeah, and you can see they really emphasize the titty, right? Yeah, so these are Batarians. Yeah, you can see the race underneath. I like that. I like that idea. Let's see. So these are for the Krogan. Yeah. A nice big heavy enemy, right? It's like it's nice to see that, like, you know, things are getting Reaper-fied. So like this, it increases the stakes. You know what I mean? Because we usually saw like the humans being Reaper-fied. You know, they just become the zombie enemies, and it's kind of like just generic. You know what I mean? Here, the Harvester. The Harvester was a great opportunity to bring back a creature we had designed for the original Mass Effect. While it appeared a short mission in Mass Effect 2, we didn't exploit its full potential until Mass Effect 3. Yeah. Cool design, cool fight. Here we go. To kill To kill or spare the Arachnite Queen was one of the player's biggest decisions in Mass Effect. We knew early on we wanted to bring the species back. Early versions had a human corpse turned into a gun mounted on the creature. When this was deemed too disgusting, we added a large sack that could be punctured, releasing miniature Arachnite. We're not sure if this is actually more palatable, but it made for far more interesting gameplay. Yeah. Yeah, you can see like there's a human fused up there too. That's nasty. Yeah, I prefer this. I prefer like the creature. You know what I mean? Let's see, the pariah. Okay, so this is a cut enemy right here. Looks pretty cool. I don't know what aliens underneath, but yeah, cool design. Okay, so the Reapers, right? Let's see. For the third game, we decided to make a smaller version of the Reaper that we could land on planets and actually do battle with Shepard. It may not look like it, but the destroyer is only about 160 meters high in the game, compared to the 2 kilometers for Sovereign. The original shape for Sovereign was based on a leaf insect nymph, which gives these Reapers their distinctive silhouette. Wow. I thought it was like more squid, you know. But yeah, these are ones that are like you know, on the ground. You know what I mean? Yeah. The Reapers as a concept, as an idea, they are terrifying, dude, and really cool as like an instinction entity. You know what I mean? Right. This is a really cool shot right here. I like this. Let's see. Really cool. Alright, so we got Earth. It's nice to see Earth, dude, you know, because for most of the franchise, we've actually never seen it, you know, and you know, ideally it would be utopic, right? You know what I mean? Very Star Trek. And from these pictures, it seems like it's definitely in that direction, right? I hate the mountains right here. They look very picture. The rest of this art looks really good, though. Yeah, those mountains are just a little distracting. And here's when it gets decimated by the Reapers, because Earth is a prime. What do you call it? Target, right? Yeah. Let's see. Alright, we're getting a little bit more of the base right here. You see these really cool spaceships. Oh, that design is really cool. It almost looks like a paper airplane. You know what I mean? But, you know, obviously not a paper airplane. Let's see. We got, like, some malls, some, like, visitor area, right? You can see that. Yeah, that's cool, dude. And here we have an area with the Reapers. This is all 3D models right here. It doesn't really seem to try to disguise itself as a painting, so I'll give it a pass. I'll give it a pass. Alright, so we got the Mars base. Was this a DLC? No. But yeah, Mars is a cool, you know, it's just cool because, you know, we know about Mars. It's like featuring your favorite planet, dude. Cameo by Mars. Yeah. We got a cameo from Mars, dude. Yeah, we're visiting Jupiter. Oh, Jupiter. You know what I mean? Right? It's like, it's like, oh, I know about that planet. You know. Yeah, these are really nice. I really like this art right here. Yeah. See how high the horizon is? That's great, dude. I remember there was an artist, I think Edgar Payne was talking about um, having the horizon either really high or really low, right? Because then it creates a story and a mood, right? So in this instance, honestly, I usually see the horizon really low, right? But in this case, it's super super high, and you get this kind of cool like over the top view, not over the top, but like like 3/4 over the top. You know what I mean? This looks cool. This looks like the inside of the DLC, the AI DLC, the Overlord DLC, like inside. I think it definitely has a similar vibe to that. Okay. And we have, let's see, some docking ports or areas for the vehicles. Okay. Okay, so we got Sarkesh. Let's see. This is the Solarian planet. Yeah, I like this area. You know what this is? This is the that fucking that building by what's his name? Not Scott Fitzgerald. The famous architect. Shit, you know who I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about. It's the building in New York. Fuck. What's his name? Frank Lloyd Wright. Bruh. Boom. Okay. Boom. Memory. Okay. Pulled that shit right out of my ass, dude. So, yeah, this is definitely inspired by that Frank Lloyd Wright building, right? That's, like, multi-tiered, right? Awesome, awesome building. And the Solarians, I think that they would definitely like that kind of design because they're very, they're all smarties, right? And they you can see they incorporated a lot of nature into it, you know what I mean? Which is something that I really appreciate about Mass Effect because, it shows that, like, at a certain point we're like, hey, we gotta let nature flourish, right? And we don't need to have our buildings like be completely separated from it, right? So yeah, that's a nice like design aesthetic, you know what I mean? And it's not like The Last of Us where like everything's decrepit, you know what I mean? And like the world is beat to hell and it's like overgrowth, right? It's more just like buildings and nature, coinciding, right? Tuchanka, yeah. Not really much here. It's just kind of like a dark, war zone kind of looking place. Yeah, I think here we go. This is better. This is better. See, a little bit of water, a little bit of grass is nice. You know what I mean? Even though, you don't really see that in the game. Yeah. That's nice. There we go. We get to see the crumbling ruins of Tuchanka's old society, and you can see right here the tower which cures the genophage, right? Let's see, Rannoch, the Quarian homeworld. Surprisingly kind of barren. You know what I mean? I guess maybe, let's see. The challenge for Rannoch, the Quarian homeworld, was to create a place that seemed consistent with the two alien styles. Quarian architecture, seen on the Mightier Fleet, and Geth architecture, introduced by Geth occupation of the Quarian planet centuries prior. We decided to keep Rannoch's Quarian environments industrial looking, with modular stainless steel sections similar to Lloyd's of London's building. Yeah. The interiors and exteriors were meant to blend. There was no hard line between the two. We were careful not to put battle damage there, since the Geth have kept the Quarian homeworld in an almost pristine state. Okay. Yeah. It's like I said, surprisingly kind of barren, right? These seem to just be 3D models, so it's not, like I said, not concept art. No problem there, dude. No problem there. Yeah. Because they always talk about Rannoch being like this wonderful place, and it's like it's kind of just like ocean and rocks, you know. Oh. I thought there'd be more. Yeah, these are kind of cool. Yeah. Yeah, you see the how like low like finish thing right here, and then you have like the fucking realistic environment. It's like it just I don't know, just doesn't work from an art perspective. I understand like functionality wise, you know what I mean, but I'm an artist, so I have standards. Thessia, this is cool. Let's see. This is the Asari homeworld. I like that we're going to the home planets. You know what I mean? It feels like it answers a lot of questions. You know what I mean? It's like you know we've seen like Ilium and stuff like that, but we want to see like, oh, where do they come from? Like what are the aliens like in their home planet and home culture? You know what I mean? Yeah. You can see that like each place has kind of like a design principle right here, where this one's like a lot of like triangles, right? A lot of like, you know, a lot of like you see that like it's like kind of like sharp but like curved angles. You know what I mean, right? So that's really cool. The Citadel. Okay, we're back on the classic Jaboy Citadel. Let's see. Yeah, you can see some of the lower districts and stuff like that. I wish it was like in the first one where you could kind of see more of the upper area. This is cool. I like this piece right here. Let's see. Manet, the top images, early concept of a Turian post, created when we were trying to get a handle on our design. So this is not the home world. Okay. Yeah, this is just a spot where the fighting is really bad. I think this is the Turian moon, right? Yeah. Cerberus headquarters. Okay, we're finally there, dude. These are early concept images, or the concepts imaging the Cerberus headquarters. The top image represents a version in which the Elusive Man is not viewing a hologram, but is instead a window that looks out into a dying star. The bottom envisions that room what it would look like following a violent confrontation. Yep, and then there's Kai Lang right there. Yeah. Here come the Reapers. Yeah, you can see the 3D shit right here. That's just kind of zoom out. Try not to look at it. Try not to look at it. Okay. We have the Elusive Man. He's become indoctrinated, right? Let's see. Shows the Elusive Man early stages of development. Okay. Yeah, that was back when he like was more Reaper. Let's see. Above is what the final room might have looked like if Shepard fought him in this space. The concept is meant to show the moment right before the confrontation when Shepard is walking past the bodies of the last Elusive Man Cerberus' troops. Oh, so he killed his own people right here. Okay. Yeah. The bottom image is close to the final outer appearance of the Cerberus headquarters, which is intended to evoke the image of Blade cutting through space. Its engines are similar to those of the Minuteman Station in Mass Effect 2. It's a kind of cool design. I'd have to imagine it in space, because this is supposed to be like a whole big base, right? So, yeah. Let's see. Right there, it just looks like some kind of like handheld, like comb or something. We got the Normandy SR2, so we get a nice recolor of the SR2. right? They didn't want to change it, which I think is smart, right? But now you have the Alliance logo on there, so it's like oh, we're official again. Okay, we ain't Cerberus no more, right? Okay. So we have the shots of the ship. We have the galaxy map right here. We have the war room, right, with the homies, right? I like that they painted them, right? Just a little bit of effort. Okay. Is this when Kai Lang breaks in? I think so. Okay, now we're getting into the vehicle designs. We have the what's it called? The Vulcan? Yeah. This ship really reminds me of Homeworld right here. Yeah, this is a cool design. Again, it has a kind of like animal influence, right? This design is okay. I'm not the biggest fan of it. It's kind of generic. Not generic, but like it doesn't show a lot. You know what I mean? Let's see. Alliance fighters. That's cool. They're like mini Normandies. Okay, so we have cockpit designs. This is where Joker is, right? And we have the transport, right? See, I like that they have these different classes of ship, right? Because it just makes more sense from a practicality standpoint. Alright, so we're getting some weapons, and dude, the weapons are fantastic, dude. The weapon designer in this game has only gotten better as they've progressed. This N7 rifle is just... Okay, chef's fucking kiss, dude. Chef's kiss, dude. Let's see. I remember I used I think this one, the Cerberus rifle, a lot. I don't know if it was this one. Yeah, dude, so nice. I like this one too. Sniper rifle, N7, dude. The N7 guns are just the N7 aesthetic, dude. That could be like a whole like store in itself. You know what I mean? We have the submachine gun. Also looks fantastic, dude. Yeah. The Get sniper rifle. Shotgun, dude. Come on, dude. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this one. This looks mean as shit. Oh, and the Omni Blade, right? Which I think was a fantastic addition to the gameplay loop. You know, just so you have like a finisher and like, you know, you could melee, yeah, you know, stab, do a little stabby stab. You know, the combat in 3 is, I feel like, kind of underrated. In terms of like combat, like you know, like third-person shooter games, right? Because the gameplay in 3 was really fun. I remember playing the multiplayer thing, or like that co-op thing, where you're fighting off waves of enemy, and that was really fun. Actually, I was really surprised by the multiplayer aspect. I was very skeptical. I was like, like who cares about this multiplayer? But it was actually really fun. Let's see, the Crucible. The Crucible is meant to evoke an enormous rocket-propelled bomb, something like the cross between the Trinity bomb and a NASA space probe. The inset below shows how the outer protective shell would blow off to expose the inner workings. Okay. Yeah, this thing is cool, dude. If something's gonna end the Reapers, it would be this thing. Alright, we gotta hurry this shit up, dude. 2 early concepts for the exterior of the Crucible. See, this is actually really cool, but, you know, it doesn't seem like it would be very fast. You know what I mean? This is just like a fucking planetary fucking bomb in itself, dude. Ooh, look at these. These actually look like NASA designs right here. Is this a 3D model? No, it's not. It's actually drawn. Very nice. Awesome, dude. Okay, we have the view of Earth being decimated. We have Shepherd, bad 3D model placed in. Okay, so we have the extended ending. The Mass Effect 3 extended DLC cut was created in response to players who wanted more context and deeper insight into the trilogy's ending. We created new scenes and dialogue to expand on the endings and player choices. Yeah. I think the best DLC, okay, for this game. Not because of like the endings or anything like that, which I think is definitely an improvement because, you know, the tricolor endings is like whatever, right? But it's the hanging out with the crew. We have a little party. Tally gets a little drunk. You know what I mean? Right? We all have a fucking fun ass time, dude. You know what I mean? Here we go. New details of the Normandy's fate after its crash landing were added, accumulating in a scene showing up the ship being repaired or taking off to unknown adventures. Okay. Let's see. Adding details for the synthesis ending shows the Geth and the Quarians living and working together on Rannoch. If players brokered peace between the two, if players brokered peace between the two races, depending on player choices, other scenarios on Rannoch include Geth building a new city and the planet shown as lifeless and abandoned. Jesus. Yeah. Yeah. See, dude, I think that's the best ending, dude. Where they're like. They reconcile, you know what I mean? Almost like parents and their child who had a massive misunderstanding, you know what I mean? Let's see. Creating Mass Effect 3's extended cut allowed us to explore details and player choice outcomes. We created a complex flowchart to account for the hundreds of plot states involved in tracking consequences of players' decisions through the trilogy. This image is based on the photograph taken by one of our freelance staff over the big island of Hawaii. The floating towers and smooth, clean curves were to evoke the feeling of a futuristic civilization that had advanced far beyond us and was living in peace and harmony with the world. Damn. So this is the mountains of Hawaii? Right here? I mean, obviously this is a photo, but... yeah. I guess this was never used, or at least I don't remember it. Yeah, okay, and we lived all happily ever after. Let's see. Oh, we're in London. The supplemental scenes and dialogue added much more details to the outcome of player choices to show conditions of planets like Tuchanka, Rannoch, and Earth. This highlighted the possibilities of range from thriving, united communities to desolate destruction. Yeah. Oh, here's the Rachni. They've returned. Depending on player choices regarding the genophage and the fate of the Rachni, Tuchanka could appear as being overrun by the giant creatures. Oh shit, that's no good. Wow. The first Tuchankan child, born from a mother once again. Our team became particularly attached to the Krogan over the course of the 3 games, and we enjoyed imagining the various final versions of Tuchanka. As much as we enjoyed imagining what a baby Krogan might look like, Tuchanka's architecture was inspired by Frank Lloyd Wright's architecture and the unfinished, never-used Ryongyong Hotel in North Korea. Wow. Isn't that sweet, dude? Come on. Baby Krogan, dude? Yep, and once a destroyed planet, they've rebuilt, reconstituted, and now the world, and now the universe faces another threat. The Krogan rise once again. Yeah, but see, we got Rex. We got our boy there, okay? So at least we have his lifespan worth of peace, you know, unless someone kills him and shit. Oh, there's Grunt. There's my boy Grunt. Nice. Here we go. Here we go. So we have Samara and her daughter. Let's see. Diving into potential outcomes for Shepard's team was particularly rewarding. Depending on a player's choice regarding Morinth, Samara might be seen resuming her work as a Justicar, or she could be visiting her daughter, Phaler, at an Arikdashi monastery. Yeah. Her story's sad, man. Samara's story's really sad. I can't believe she had, like, fucking, like, 3 Arikdashi, like, daughters, you know what I mean? That sucks. Okay, so we have Kasumi's ending right here. Let's see. Kasumi might be found in her quarters, gazing sadly at her gray box, or she might be able to reunite with her partner Keiji, depending on a player's choice regarding the gray box in Kasumi's follower's mission. Okay. Let's see. Javik. Dude, Javik was a really cool character. Like, the Protheans, dude, like, just the way he describes, like, the conflict with the Reapers and, like, the mentality of his people. You know what I mean? It's just really interesting because, like, they were such a brutal, like, nation, you know what I mean, or empire, right? And even they couldn't take down the Reapers, you know what I mean? Despite, like, you know, extreme military might and unitedness, you know what I mean? Yeah, dude, Javik's so fucking cool. He's a... I think he was... he wasn't supposed to be DLC. You know what I mean? He's so important. I don't think he was supposed to be part of the DLC. Like, cause he gives such, like, important background information on the Reapers and the Protheans, you know what I mean? Sorry, I got a little bit thirsty. Okay. Yeah, and he's like a alien, like, samurai. You know what I mean? He's so resolute and stern. You know, which, yeah, we do have characters like that, but, like, not the way he is. You know what I mean? Yeah, his design's cool. His head is really cool. I think his head has a really good design. Above is the final modeled head for a Prothean, showing off the shell shape and what was a key feature of the collectors. We added multiple pupils to the eyes and secondary nostrils of the upper lip for a very alien feel. Yep. Yeah. Oh, now I could see the collectors in here. You know what I mean? Wow, that's insane. Let's see. What are these? Let's see. The top 2 images show Bioware's version of an archaeological site on Eden Prime. The main purpose was to show an interesting landscape that hinted at something far greater and far larger happening below the surface. At the bottom is the Prothean city that we wanted to look alien and futuristic, but instantly recognizable as a city skyline. Okay. Citadel. Okay, so let's see. Huh. Feels like we were, like, done with the book, but they're like, no, we're gonna keep going. Yeah, this is the, I think, the area where you fight the clone, right? Oh, this is the area where you have the chess match or whatever the game is. There's, like, the arcade in here. Yeah. Okay. Just some bars, dude. See, the Citadel, it often feels like just a giant casino. You know what I mean? Yeah, especially right here. Look at that. Okay, this is a little too much overstimulation. Like, this is a little, you know. That kind of gave me a little bit of a headache. I don't know why. Yeah, so these are just 3D models, and you know how it is. Okay. I'm trying to speed this shit along. I'm trying to get this review done, dude. Okay. Let's see. Whatever. I don't care. Whatever. Cat 6 mercenaries were designed to give them the impression that they were always ready for a special ops mission. The concepts had a dark camouflage, heavy armor, and lights on the helmets. For skulking through dark areas, we experimented with many different Cat 6 helmets to best convey the intimidation and stark utility of their hide killers. Okay. Yeah, whatever. We blast them, dude. Yeah. Okay. So we finally get some female Turians, dude. Okay, and they, you know what I mean? They look fine, dude. Let's see. We altered Nyrene's clothing to create the base model for female Turian NPCs in Mass Effect 3 Citadel DLC. The leader of the Talons was lighter and quicker than her male counterparts, which give her all the female Turians a different look. The above images are Maya Brooks' character designs, and her appearance was intended to reflect her ex-Cerberus background. Okay. Yeah, I like the female Turians. I think it's a good design. I think they were definitely able to soften the Turians' like overall appearance, right? Which is, you know, a feat because they're actually like their design overall is like kind of very harsh and like, you know, right? And having that kind of design for a woman is not like, you know, it takes away from the femininity, right? But with these ones, I think they did a good balance between the scales, you know, and the more feminine look. Hold on. There we go. Sorry, I have to look at OBS and make sure I'm not covering it up. Yeah, you can see that the eyes are a little bit softer. But yeah, I think she looked good. She looked good. These generic mechs, whatever. Leviathan. Okay. I don't remember this DLC. Is this where you meet the, like, one of the aliens that was part of that was the race that the Reapers initially took over? I think so, right? That's pretty cool. Yeah, I like this area right here. This is pretty cool. I don't really I don't really remember this DLC too much. So we have Omega. So we have the Omega DLC. So we're back. That's okay. Yeah, just, you know, 30 assets. That's pretty cool. Omega's giant reactor needed to look monstrous and powerful enough to sustain an entire mining station and a crowded, seedy haven worth fighting over. These images highlighting Omega's thematic red color, which differentiated from the blue of the Citadel. Yeah. See, I like this piece right here. This is a little bit better, though I still see a lot of bashing. Yeah, see 3D models and stuff. yeah, whatever. Let's see, we have the Talon Mercs right here. Okay. You know, they really should have put this, like, before the ending, you know what I mean? I know this is the, you know, expanded edition and everything, and they just added to the book at the end, but I think having it before the actual end of the book would have been a smarter idea. Here we go, so we have Nyrene's concepts. Nyrene's face was challenging for a character's artist. How do we adjust the bone features to a Turian face to appear more feminine? There you go, see, there it is. These concepts show Nyrene with a slimmer head and adjusted jawline, and without longer crests along the top of the skull that's common for male Turians. Yeah. I think they did a good job with this. Definitely. This one, I feel like it's not as good, right? But the hooded version, I think, is very effective. But yeah, she does appear more feminine, so I think it works. Though Nyreen wasn't as bulky or armored as other Turians, we still wanted her to believably kick ass in Omega's cramped corridors, as she covertly organized the Talons on Omega without being discovered by Arya. Few people knew Omega's nooks, crannies, and shadows as well as Nyreen. Okay. I don't remember playing this DLC. I remember Nyreen, but I don't remember the DLC. Yeah, whatever. Whatevs. So we have the multiplayer maps. Okay. Yeah, these seem just to be like, you know, ideas, right? Not really like actual locations, right? Yep, we see some of the maps. Like I said, the multiplayer was like surprisingly good. You know what I mean? Like I actually had a really a fun time. And like it wasn't like a oh, it's good with friends, you know? It's like it's good with friends, but it's like actually like mechanically decent. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna say like it's amazing, you know what I mean? But I think I had some fun. You know what I mean? I had fun. Playing by myself, playing with friends, you know. And I think that's a laudable thing for a tacked on multiplayer, right? Okay. Alright, let's move it on. Come on, I really want to finish this review. Okay, I don't really remember this map. Oh, I remember this map. Definitely remember this one. Yeah. I think they had like a whole like other like dev like side that was doing the multiplayer. And, you know, they did a decent job. They did a decent job. Yeah, they did a good job. I definitely remember the Tuchanka map. That was a cool map. And see, making it horde was so much smart. You don't do competitive. It just for this kind of game, you know what I mean? The PvE is definitely the better way to go, and I think they made the right move there. Okay. Let's see, where is this? Oh, I think this is Earth. Yeah. Oh, here's the moon base, right? That was a cool map. This map was okay. Whatever. Characters, okay. Separate from the main game, the possibilities for multiplayer characters kits expanded in a fewer constructions. The priority was to make them fun and interesting to look at. Even if the designs weren't quite the fit with the traditional race or faction, that enabled new appearances and chances to play traditional enemy characters such as Awakened Collector, Adept, and Batarian soldiers. Yeah. This guy looks fucking sick right here. This guy looks cool. I like that we could play as a Quarian too. Wait, you can play as Edie? Let's see. The Alliance infiltration unit was based on Eva. The Cerberus operatives whose body was eventually controlled by Edie. This model was heavier character with more armor than Edie. Artists added extra plating and thicker limbs to bulk up the character and make her more intimidating in a fight. Okay. So this is just like a similar model to Edie, right? Here we go. Oh, maybe this is why I know the female Turian from the multiplayer. I don't fucking know. I really gotta replay Mass Effect 3. I replayed 2 a lot. Not a lot, but like, you know, every so often. But 3, I don't really play as much. Yeah. Which is a shame, because that's where all your decisions kind of like start to come at a head, and all like the lingering plot threads of the universe kind of get folded, or get tied up rather. Sorry, folded. You can play as a Volus, right? No. Outfits and customization. I like this. I like this bulkier N7 outfit. That looks really cool. Let's see. After 3 games in the Mass Effect universe, a lot of Bioware's characters artists got attached to Shepard and their followers. They were eager to try out variations on the appearance and clothing of crew members like Garrus and Liara. Yeah, definitely, dude. Come on. Yeah, let's see. The Reckoner Knight armor was designed as a cross-promotion with the game Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning, and needed to fit the title's fantasy aesthetic. I really like this armor. I think this armor is fucking cool, dude. I feel like it could have been generic. It could have looked generic, but it doesn't. You know, it's like it's really teetering on that, but it looks great. Oh no. The Garrus version of the Terminus assault armor was reminiscent of stealth bombers while still retaining the general shape of the terrain armor. Yeah, so this is the armor I'm talking about. This one's okay. This is whatever. Let's see. For Liara's redesign, we brought forward some unused concept art from the first Mass Effect game. These outfits were based on the earliest concepts of Asari, including the experimentation with different tattoos on Liara's face. Okay. It's a cool outfit, but she seems very like Arat Yakshi in that. You know what I mean? Yeah, I prefer her like, you know, OG outfit. Let's see. For Tali, we decided to replace some of the cloth areas for her outfit with armor to give her more of a resilient look. To achieve this, we experimented with covering her visor with armor. This led to a Tali who looked ready for battle rather than the engineering bay. I don't really like this design right here. I'm like whatever about it, right? I like this one though. I think this one is cool. I think this one, it works, and you could, you know, it has the purple and yellow like contrast in that. You know what I mean? So it's like, oh yeah, it's Tali. You know what I mean? And her face too. You know what I mean? This is cool, and it's just kind of generic. You know what I mean? I don't know, something about it. Ashley, you always look terrible, dude. I saw some like online some Ashley defenders, and I'm like, you only defend Ashley because we know how, like, you know, she's already kind of like, you know what I mean? Let's see, DLC weapons. So we have all the N7 kit right here. We've seen all these. These are great. The N7 Valkyrie assault rifle was designed as the new standard issue for assault recruits, for Alliance recruits. Damn, if all your recruits got this gun, dude, that's some good shit. Oh, and there we go. We have reached the end. Okay, so let me find a good image, and we will enter the review portion. Okay. All right, guys. You know we had to end it on Tali. Okay, your boy's favorite character, and I assume many of your the Mass Effect fans' favorite character. Okay, because Tali is amazing. Okay, so let's just get that over with, right? So this book is pretty good, very comprehensive. I think definitely, if you were to choose a version, it would be this one, right? Because it has all the extra content, right? However, if you already own the Trilogy book and you were curious about the extra content and you're like, is it worth it? I don't think it's worth buying a whole nother book. You know what I mean, right? You could just look at the files. You know what I mean? It's out there. I will be posting a link in the subreddit as usual, right? And I think it's a good book. I think it definitely is, comprehensive. It does what it's supposed to. It's laid out well, except for, the extra stuff at the end. I think that could have just been implemented better, but I think it's still fine. I think the layout and everything is still consistent and works, right? You get to see a lot of the art. You get to see everything, and the art itself is really good, right? Mass Effect has definitely had fantastic art direction. If you haven't played the Mass Effect games, I really recommend it. Okay, it's a fantastic sci-fi universe, right? If you're a fan of anything sci-fi, if you like Star Trek, especially if you like Star Trek, Mass Effect is the game to get, dude. Okay, hopefully they'll make something new. You know what I mean? And they should just make a smaller game in the Mass Effect universe. You know what I mean? Like, they don't gotta Andromeda. We have a whole nother. We don't gotta do that shit. Okay, right? So hopefully some new Mass Effect stuff comes out. You know, it's one of my favorite franchises. I really hope something happens, okay? But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that like, hit that subscribe. Check out my Princeton Patreon if you want to support the channel. Consider becoming a channel member. Ring that bell for notification. All that bullshit. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks a lot.